Hello. Okay, we're gonna play Limbus today. I started a little bit late because I was playing Deadlock. Yeah, we're in Kanto 2, so maybe switch to the game, unmute. I'm also hungry, so I haven't eaten. All right. Last time I played, I think, was Sunday, and we finished Kanto 1 on stream. That was a fucking 7-hour stream. I need to take a huge piss, but it was worth it.
하루가 저물어가는 동안 나는 그저
I thought I signed in today. You're kind of locked in now on the stream? Resident identity is uptight tier up. Oh, I see. Daily reset. Okay. So now I got my uptight thingy to tier 4. Definitely want to get. I had to see what who to use it on, right?
하루가 저물어가는 동안
Where do I even use that? Oh, you can hold off on using it or use it on your new Sinclair. Oh, right. This is the new one. The one who shall grip. I forgot we got the new Sinclair, but that was like right before I stopped streaming. He can carry early story. I'll use it. How do I use it? Proceed to uptime. Level up. Make sure you read. I think he has a negative coiner. Or he's a negative coiner. On a tail, on use, lose 7. On tails, inflict 2 burn. Fanatic. Okay, so lose 10 sanity, gain Fanatic. Raise skill final power by this effect's count against units with nails for the turn. I don't have this. They're using a Fanatic. What do you mean some Fanatic? What causes him to be Fanatic? His ego inflicts 6 rupture on hit, lose 10 sanity. Sanity. He's one of the passives. Locked at tier 3. I guess we'll uptie him. Under skill. Oh! Heals 50% less sanity points from winning a clash to defeating an enemy. One ally with the least sanity points deals plus 10 blunt damage. If said ally is below 0, further boosts their blunt damage. That's pretty cool. Doesn't seem like I have the Fanatic shit, though. And when he defends, he gets sanity back. Use the uptight thing. Should I just, like, uptie him completely? To, like, tier 3 or whatever? You gooper, what? What do you mean? What? What do you mean? Just uptie him 3 now? Oh, I wanted to do that, yeah.
특별한 기분은 아니네요. 저는 자질이 있는 선택받은 자였으니까.
The chosen one. Oh, well, okay, I'll just save it for someone else then. Wait, what just happened? Oh. Sinclair. A soft and gentle voice enveloped the area. Look this way, Sinclair. This is like lore. The voice is rapping, perhaps coiling even. Really? Maybe we're skipping and reading later? Alas. Yikaha! Isn't this a magnificent sight? Till Kanto 3? Oh. Okay, can I skip then? How do I skip? Auto. Can you skip? How do I skip? Yeah, skip the shit. We'll find out. Double arrows, yeah. I can press escape too. Yeah! So now he looks like that. You can read it later at any time. Okay. I do want to level him up to make him like catch up to everyone. Okay. So that's pretty cool. So they changed completely. The picture changed completely. Once we leveled them up.
하루가 저물어가는 동안
Okay. Where the fuck am I? Extract, theater, drive. That's how I went. So, what is dispense? What is this? Oh, these are the shards. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, let's continue. Wait. Reward exchange? Wait, wasn't there something you sent me? You sent to... Right here. Accept the wild IDS or ones from last season. That one, yeah. Identity experience. Ego shard. You said to use it for these, right? Or like, which one should I get? Should I get the extractions? You can barely see it, I guess, on your screen, but this is like a ticket. Yellow crates, threads, and summon tickets. Okay, so I'll get the summon tickets first. Yeah. How many do I have now? I have... Oh, we could do a 10 pull. Let us do some gambling. I want to get a replacement for Gregor. Old? Honest recommendation? You think so? How long? When is this gonna change? Expires on the 4th. We have 2 new. Oh, okay. I'll hold then. All right, so then we'll continue then. Kanto 2. The casino. Oh yeah. Unless you really like that Gregor specifically, I'd save. I don't even know what it does, or what that Gregor does. Well, let's get into the game. No? You can preview them? Okay, fine, I'll look. I do want replacements for characters that don't have shit. He's a charge character. Super charge character and then rupture. Okay. Okay. I will say I think the 2 new IDs next to you will be charged and bleed. Okay. Oh, is there anyone else in here? There's a Faust and Gregor. Who do I have that isn't different? So Gregor, Faust, and Samurai Lady. And Don Quixote. Oh wait, no, you do have something. Why is that different? Okay, so never mind. It's Gregor and Roshu. Also, you have a 000 you aren't using. Really? Oh. Someone said to use Butler last time. That's why I switched to it. Double check everybody. They just like the Butler probably? Well, they fucking pranked my ass. Okay. Okay, now we'll go to the thing. Ooh, I'm excited. Yeah, pop off? Okay. The vibe inside the bus wasn't all that lively. I can hear Rodia's occasional quips and raucous Heathcliff starting pointless quarrels with someone, probably Don Quixote or Sinclair. As well as Roshu demanding a light for her cigarette. Have you run out of lighter fluid? I did skim through this chapter, so it may as well be my first time reading this one. Yeah. Normally, Gregor would have been the sinner I'd rely on to bring about some much needed levity amid such gripes and disorder. But he's mentally checked out since last time. But now, he was one of the quietest. He was just staring out through the window, seemingly lost in deep thought. This fucking guy. One thing was for sure, though. If anyone were to blame for thrashing the mood on the bus, it would be Virgilius. PTSD's got his ass brooding right now, yeah. The journey to retrieve the golden bow was an awfully arduous one. Arduous? Putting us on the brink of death, and some past that, more than several times. Not to mention the occasional crises that almost had us getting kicked out of the company. Yet Virgilius refused to put himself in our shoes. Given everything going on, it's hardly surprising that the bus is thick with the sinner's bottled up frustration. In the end, Ishmael, who had enough of it, finally decided to speak up. Hold on. Okay.
이제 다음 장소는 어디인지 정도는 말해줘야 되는 거 아닌가요?
The least you can do is let us know where our next destination is, you know?
실례했군.
That is true. Everything went so horribly wrong, they just started driving without saying anything. Oh, sorry about that.
너희에게 임무를 설명해줄 가치가 있을지 고민하던 참이었어.
I was wondering whether briefing the mission to you fools would be worth the effort.
나 서운해지려고 해. 기대에 못 미치는 자식일수록 더 품어야 된다는 거 몰라?
Ouch, that hurts. Don't you know kids who fall behind need extra care?
간곡히 부탁하건대 이번만큼은 망신을 시켜주지 않으면 좋겠어.
Embarrass him? Then I can't help but plead for you not to embarrass me this time.
오합지졸을 데리고 소풍 가는 교사로 보이고 싶진 않으니까.
I sure don't want to look like a teacher taking a bunch of grade schoolers out for a picnic.
특히 우리 로지온에겐 기대가 더욱 커. 이번엔 훌륭한 가이드가 되어줄 수도 있을 것 같으니까.
I have high hopes for you in particular, Rodion. You might just make a good tour, or a good guide for this tour.
응? 내가 대단하다는 건 알고 있지만 모르는 곳까지 가이드하기에는.
Huh? Sure, I know I'm pretty exceptional, but I'm not sure what I can do to guide the team in guide the team in a place I've never been to.
걱정 마. 익숙하다 못해 친숙한 곳일 테니.
I don't like what he means by that. Not to worry, you'll definitely more than feel at home in our next destination.
돈에 잠길 수도 말라 죽을 수도 있는 환락의 둥지.
The nest of hedonism, a place where you can either hit the jackpot or rock bottom, with very little in between.
제이사다.
J Corp. Great, even Raja's clammed up now.
이참에 한탕 두둑하게 챙겨보는 것도 나쁘지 않겠지.
Well, I suppose it wouldn't be so bad to hit it big while we're at it.
야, 도착하면 아무나 깨워라.
Oi, someone wake me up when we're there.
공교롭게도 이번엔 지부 앞까지 모셔다 두진 못하게 되었습니다, 손님.
The bread guy is here. Wait, were you guys talking about bread? Unfortunately, the bus will not be dropping you off at the branch entrance this time, dear passenger. Can he leave? I don't like this guy. This guy's so annoying, this fucking Virgilius bitch. Karen, park the bus.
Karen?
Karen?
정차가 뭐야?
What's park? Oh, she doesn't know what parking means?
멈추란 뜻이다.
It means stop.
멈추는 건 빨간색. 카론이 맛없어하는 빨간색.
Burgers might go? He's mean. stops are red. Red tastes bad to Karen. I am the Nah, my whole thing is just bread. I am the biscuit man. Oh, okay, you're talking about yourself then. Because I think I remember somebody talking about bread last time. He's cool, he's allowed to be mean. I don't know, he hasn't redeemed himself yet. That was fucked up what he did. Muttering under her breath, Karen hits the brakes without warning, sending most of the sinners flying face first into the seats ahead, while the rest were thrown to the ground. And I was not an exception. The cacophony of complaints and shouts erupted. And while I couldn't clearly catch what the sinners were yelling, I'd wager a good half of them were profanities, so perhaps it was for the best that I couldn't make them out.
힘이 넘치는 건 좋군. 내려.
Aren't we bursting with energy today? Good. Now get off.
목적지까지는 한참 남았던데. 아, 택시를 불러줄 건가요?
But it looks like we've still got quite a distance to cover. Ah. Are you going to call a taxi for us?
파우스트 씨가 자세히 설명해 주겠지만 이번엔 지난번 임무와는 많은 차이가 있을 겁니다. 단테.
Miss Faust will give you the full rundown, but be aware that this mission is going to be quite different from the last one, Dante.
왜냐하면 이번엔 황금
Hi,
가지를
Taser.
달아야 할 곳은
Welcome to your shift. This is because you're about to retrieve a golden bow. Oh, here we fucking go with this shit again. Everybody's gonna die 20,000 times.
카지노에 기아니까.
From the underground floor of a casino. Uh-oh.
설마 저 골목 한가운데에 있는 번쩍번쩍한 건물들인가?
Do you mean to tell us that it's somewhere among the brightly lit buildings lined up at the center of the street?
그래. 저것들 중 하나다.
Correct, it's one of the buildings there.
지난번 잠입했던 로보토미 지부는 오랫동안 방치된 곳이었죠.
The laboratory branch facility we infiltrated last time was one of that had been neglected for quite a while.
그럼 그게 특수한 경우였다는 뜻인가요?
You mean that was the exception?
이렇게 보면 머리를 굴릴 줄 아는 직원이 없는 것도 아닌데.
I just hit the
예전
jackpot.
작전은 왜 그렇게
Ice cream sounds so good right now.
멈췄을까?
Hey, stop it, kitty. I got my mug over here. So it might be a little. I have to wash this one. God damn it. We got some ice cream. See, it's times like this that remind me this team is not exactly short on critical thinkers, which only makes me wonder how your last mission ended up such a disastrous failure. Ice cream does sound good. Dude, Lucy just pulled out with a fucking tub of ice cream next to me. Actually goated? It's Moose Tracks. Vanilla flavored ice cream with peanut butter cups swirled with famous Moose Tracks fudge. Oh, I'm gonna rub my fucking belly. Okay, I do want some ice cream right now. Oh yeah, we didn't get the golden bow last time. I'm wondering if I'm saying that right, but whatever. It's a fucking golden stick. Forgot that League of Evil showed up and swiped that shit. Yeah, Wesker, and a couple other guys from Umbrella Corporation. I am saying it right? Okay. 7 minutes is all I can spend at this shitty corporation. Branch of absolute silliness? It's pronounced the same as bow? Okay.
황금 가지는 많은 기술이 응축된 강력한 에너지원이다.
The golden bow is a potent energy source, holding the essence of many technological marvels. Why does it have to look like a little stick? It's the stick of truth from fucking South Park, but gold.
강한 에너지는 자연스럽게 돈과 사람들을 불러오고 순식간에 그 위에 문명이 생겨버리지.
With energy that powerful, people and money are sure to follow, laying the groundwork for an entire civilization before you know it. Literally, it's just a golden branch. Yeah. Oh, bow is just a branch. Okay, so yeah, that makes more sense then.
그렇기에 이후로 방문할 곳도 다른 집단들이 자리를 메우고 있을 가능성이 크죠.
Ergo, it's likely that our future destinations will have been occupied by other factions and organizations as well.
또한 카지노 외에 온갖 곳들을 방문해야 한다는 뜻이기도 합니다.
Which in turn indicates that we should be prepared to also visit a wide variety of venues in addition to this casino.
처음 임무는 비교적 쉬운 편이었다는 뜻이기도 하지. 멋들어지게 실패해버렸지만
It also means that your first mission was the easy one, making it all the more baffling how you turned a guaranteed success into defeat. That's so good. This motherfucker pissing me off. Is he always this petty and vindictive and a fucking bitch? Is he this much of a bitch all the time? Uh-huh. Okay.
모르지. 단테나 우리나 봤던 기간은 별반 차이가 없으니까.
Beats me. We've only had a bit more time with him than you have.
뭐라 그랬지?
What did he say again?
림버스 컴퍼니에 입사한 걸 환영한다. 나는 안내자 베르길리우스라고 하지. 라면서?
Fuck. At least Dante's opinion aligns with how you feel with Verg. Yeah.
방금
He's
되게 잘
literally
따라하지
me.
않았어?
He's literally me. Pretty good impression, wasn't it?
그러고 보니 무게를 엄청 잡긴 했지. 입사하자마자 퇴직원을 내도 되는지 물어볼 뻔했다니까.
Gotta admit, he definitely has that bossy, overbearing tone. Nearly made me quit on the spot. Made me want to quit on the spot. Whatever, same shit. I get the feeling the rest of you had the same thought, more or less. This guy's an asshole.
무슨 소리요? 그것은 역사적인 날이었지. 득색 해결사 붉은 시선의 부름을 받는다는 건 정말이지 영광스러운.
I take it that Don Quixote is like the brainlet of the group. Nonsense, 'twas a day to go down in history, to be summoned into service by the Red Gaze himself. Surely there is no greater than the color addressing your...
그래도 한 명 정도는 팬이 있었나 봐.
Now she's just very obsessed with fixers and justice? Okay. Trying to remember if we sent run requests to the executive manager. I got like a bunch of them, but it's not like it has your names on it, so I don't know who added me. Yeah. Huh. I guess he does have a fan amongst us after all. If I locked in, I would look like Gregor. Looks like it. Like I actually kind of look like him. Can't remember shit cause 7 cans of Red Bull? Oh my god. Raja and Gregor started snickering to themselves and their mood noticeably improving.
다들 말이 필요 이상으로 많군. 버스 안에서의 세 번째 규칙을 만들고 싶게 하진 않았으면 좋겠는데.
Motherfucker's gonna start seeing the Hat Man soon if he keeps drinking that much Red Bull. I'm hearing far too much unnecessary chatter. Don't give me a reason to add a third rule on this bus. What are the rules on the bus? I know it's like don't hit each other.
그 직원들끼리 상사 욕 좀 할 수 있지. 되게 째째하네.
Come on, it's just plain petty. Employees need some space to vent about their bosses, you know.
다음엔 째째한 내가 듣지 못하는 곳에서 해줬으면 좋겠어.
It'll be fine. I've grown a tolerance for caffeine. Alright, dude. You're gonna go cyber psycho or some shit.
난 보기보다 상처를 잘 봤거든.
I'm more fragile than I look, you see. Lucian, what do you think of him?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You're smiling.
I mean, he has a thigh gap.
He do got a thigh gap.
You need him to turn him to the side.
Oh, you're gonna have a fat fucking P-shaped ass. Also, world lore explanation. Fixers are essentially mercs. Color fixers are the best of the best, and only one fixer of any given color can be that rank at a time. So he's like the top red guy. Also, there's an ad going right now. So him being a color fixer means he's a Giga Chad. Demon Star major fraud. What's going on?
다들 이만 하차하지. 이번엔 부디 황금가지를 든 채로 만나게 되면 좋겠군.
My goat can't be this washed. Right. Time to get up and move. I sure hope to see you return with a golden bow in your hands this time. Hello, Neelix. I was teaching Demon Star how to play Deadlock earlier, so I ended up streaming a little bit later.
이번에도 실패하면 어떻게 할 건데?
And if we bugger it twice?
혹시 모르지. 카론이 갑자기 개폐 버튼을 잊어버려서 문이 안 열리게 된다던가.
Who knows? Kara might suddenly forget which button opens the door to let you in.
버튼 빨간색. 맛없는 색이야.
Ah, I see. Button red, yucky color. Calling Berg fraudulent is a community joke since he's kind of just a guide right now.
이거 순 미친놈.
He's a complete psycho, this bloke.
네, 뭐.
UIT gay. I started combining the word, like I'm piecing together the words. So I was gonna say GAN.
No.
UITGAAN. I haven't had to say my alphabet in a while, okay, guys? Leave me alone. Ad starts in 5 minutes, apparently.
네모가 뭔데?
And that means.
내리자 머저리들 이란 뜻이다.
Good luck translating Roshu without Sinclair. Shorthand for useless idiotic travelers, ghosts and Absando. Go and Absando. What the fuck is she saying? Heathcliff shot Roshu a glare as though he was ready to unload a barrage of insults at her before deflating with a long, loud sigh. Atsan just means go away or leave. How'd you know I didn't know what that word meant? What is going on? He backed down in a way that wasn't quite like his usual self, seemingly accepting the fact that caving her skull in with a bat wouldn't accomplish anything. Oh my god, character growth! Give me some ice cream. I want ice cream. Thank you. Okay, so I can kind of pick whoever I want right now.
임무 시작.
계획을 설명드리죠.
Allow me to give you a rundown of the plan. Wait, she said me. Allow Foss to give you a rundown of the plan. Oh, potential woman V1? What is that? What do you mean?
황금가지에 도달하기 위해서 최우선이 되어야 할 건 전원 카지노 무사 잠입입니다.
Our primary objective is to infiltrate the casino incognito. This will be critical for the successful recovery of the golden bow.
저희가 알아낸 정보에
Oh
의하면
no!
입구는 총 3개가 존재해요.
We're gonna find a gambling SCP where I'm gonna go sit down at the front of a slot and start slinging that shit. Yeah! According to the information we've acquired, the casino has 3 entrances.
일반 손님들이 출입하는 문과 VIP들만 이용 가능한 전용 통로. 마지막으로는 직원들이 이용하는 뒷문.
One for ordinary visitors, one reserved for VIPs, and lastly, the back door used by employees.
저희는 각 입구에 한 조씩 4명은 카지노 딜러, 4명은 일반 손님, 4명은 VIP 손님으로 위장한 후 흩어져서 출입을 할 겁니다.
We'll split into 3 groups to cover each entrance. 4 of us will disguise as croupiers, 4 as guests, and the last 4 will play the role of VIPs.
확실히 집단으로 다닐수록 눈에 띄지.
Working in smaller groups will certainly draw less attention.
무리 짓는 것보단
I forgot you
흩어지는
existed,
것이
dude.
적당하오.
This fucking guy. It is wiser to divide rather than unite.
누가 어떤 역할을 맡을지는 나눠드린 봉투를 열어서 확인하세요.
You can find your assigned roles in the envelopes distributed.
그리고 이번 작전에서마저도
Being nice, he's
황금가지 탈환에
depressed.
실패할 경우
Oops. Also, the company's higher-ups have expressed concern about our performance.
앞으로의 계획에 큰 차질이 생길 거라는 윗선의 우려가 있었어요.
He's a bum. True, honestly, he's a depressed bum. They stress that the company's future plans hinge on our successful retrieval of the golden bow through this operation.
그래서 이번엔 합동 작전으로 갑니다.
Therefore, we will carry out the objective by a means of a joint operation. I can find a way to slander anyone in P-Moon. What is P-Moon? Joint operation.
보다 전문적이고 노련한 이들로 이루어진 림버스 컴퍼니
Project Moon.
특수부대.
Oh, okay. Our partner is a special use. Our partner is a special forces unit consisting of professionals and veterans.
지금은 LCC 클리어 부서라고 불리던가요? 잠입 작전에서만큼은 저희보다 우수하다고 말할 수 있을
I see.
겁니다.
I believe they are now monikered the LCC, short for the Limbus Company Clearance Department. Rest assured that their abilities far exceed our own in espionage.
이미 이 정도로도 충분히 많다고 생각하는데요.
Aren't 12 people more already enough? Anything more than that is basically a crowd.
숫자가 중요한 게 아니라는 사실을 드디어 깨달았나 봐.
Guess someone finally realized that more isn't always merrier.
우와, 다른 부서를 보는 건 처음이네요. 어디 계시나요?
Wowzer. I haven't met staff from other teams before. Where are they now? Hanglu looked around as though he was expecting Boss to introduce us to our partners any second. Needless to say, no one showed up.
우린 전당포로 갑니다.
We'll be heading into the pawn shop.
요새도 그런 가게들이 있나?
Is pawning still a thing these days?
이곳은 전당포의 거리라고도 불릴 만큼 대부분의 가게가 전당포를 겸하고 있어요.
We're in the so-called Pawnbrokers Avenue. Most businesses double as pawn shops here.
저 가게가 합류 지점이에요. 들어가죠.
That shop over there is our rendezvous point. Let's head inside. That means anyone from Lore Lob Corp and Limbus Company. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna go beat people in the street while we're walking over there. This is very much reconnaissance.
얘는 처리했고
기절했나?
Holy shit. One fire, 3 green.
불길 속으로.
We're just beating people to death. Oh, he's lit him on fire.
한 저놈을 추적해.
얘는 처리했고
위협 대상 제거.
Holy shit. The combat feels so chunky in this game. Damn.
기세가 수그러지면 잘했군. 한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
You get used to the combat. The combat is so, I mean, like chunky in a good way, where it's like, whoa, it's very crunchy.
너무 우르르 들어오는 거 아니요?
Oh my god, that's me now. Ain't sure too many visitors at once. The shop's cramped as is. My steak is too juicy.
트럼프로 볼 거요? 아니면 마작점으로 볼 거요?
So which one do y'all prefer to test your luck on? Trumps? Mahjong? As we entered the shop, we were met with a gruff greeting of an old pawnbroker. I'm eating ice cream.
저게 뭐라는 거냐?
My fucking teeth! Okay, that's enough ice cream. Oh, my fucking eyes are watering. What's that blighter not? What's that blighter on about? My fucking, both of my molars on both sides just got like super cold.
저만 제2사 안내 책자 읽어온 거예요? 베르길리우스 씨가 떠나기 전에 한 번씩 읽어보라고 했잖아요.
Am I the only one who read up on J-Corp? Virgilius gave us a pamphlet to peruse before we left.
뭐 표지 정도는 봤던 것 같기도 하고.
My head's gonna blow up like in Family Guy? Maybe. Well, I vaguely remember checking out the cover.
이곳에서는 그날 하루의 운에 따라서 받을 수 있는 지불금도 달라져요.
Here, you get loan different amounts depending on your fortune for the day.
대복이면 값을 더 치러주겠지만 흉에 가까워질수록 본전도 못 건지게 되는 거죠.
Drawing great fortune rewards you with bonus cash, but the closer your draw is to misfortune, you'll be paid far under the pawn's value.
아, 그러고 보니 우리 집은
lied.
아예 점을
I
보는
want more
사람들을 정식으로 고용하기도 했어요.
Ah, that reminds me. My family had hired dedicated fortune tellers before.
집을 나오기 직전에 봤던 점에 대복을 뽑았는데 이렇게 다 같이 만날 운명을 암시한 거였나 봐요.
They divined a great fortune for me before I left. That must have been a sign that I would join all of you wonderful people on my journey. Or, yeah, on my journey. I read it right.
유복한 집에서 신선 노름이나 해왔던 게 당신의 운명이라니. 저도 다음에는 그런 운명으로 태어나길 기도해야겠네요.
Wow, good for you. Must have been nice enjoying the high life of fancy pastimes in that mansion of yours. That come bundled with a silver spoon fortune? Maybe I should start praying for that kind of luck in my next life, if there even is one. Damn.
난 사양이야. 저런 놈들이 알고 보면 더 더럽게 노는 법이거든.
I'm good. It's one-off gets like him that tend to play dirty.
그럴 수도 있겠네요. 저도 어렸을 때부터 제 동생하고는 같이 놀기 싫었던 것 같아요. 맨날 반칙을 쓰면서 심술을 부렸거든요.
You might be right, actually. I didn't like to get along with my younger sibling when I was little. Always tried to cheat and grouch if things didn't go as desired.
아니, 내가 말한 건 그런 뜻이 아니고.
No, that's not what I meant by playing dirty.
다들 점 볼 거야 말 거야?
You wanna get your fortune told or not?
그런데 시방 저당 잡을 걸 가지고 있긴 한 거요? 다들 행색이.
Actually, forget fortune telling. Did you people even bring anything to the pawn? I'm not seeing any glowies on you. Fucking Jackie Chan's grandpa. The pawnbroker glanced over at each sinner with a dubious look until his eyes landed on me.
저 시계머리는 값이 되긴 하겠고.
From the anime. Oh, yeah. Jackie! Oh, that clockhead might fetch a good sum.
얼마로 예상하는데, 영감?
How much do you think it'll sell for, old pal? Ain't no way. Roger, why are you even asking him that?
연락 받으셨을지 모르겠지만 저희는 림버스 컴퍼니 소속으로.
As you were likely contacted in advance, we're from Limbus Company and... Unfortunately, neither the sinners nor the pawnbroker was paying any attention to Faust's words. Not yet. Gets the head explosion gun ready. What the fuck are you guys talking
이
about?
손수건은 집 나올 때 가져왔던 건데요.
Oh, I did bring this handkerchief with me when I left home.
오, 비단의 용자수를 놓았군. 바늘땀이 꼼꼼한 게 이 정도면
7 million?
700만 안?
A dragon embroidered on silk? That's a meticulous needlework which might net, let's see, 7 million on?
그깟 천조각이 그렇게 비싸다고? 운이 썩어버린 거 아니야, 영감?
A crummy piece of cloth is that worth that much? You better check them eyeballs for cataracts, you old geezer.
이런 고급품을 못 알아봐. 아휴, 그런 고물 반지나 끼고 있으니.
Damn. He just fucking drip checked them. What? Don't you recognize the quality in this craftsmanship? No wonder. Guess that explains why you're parading that around that ratty ring on your finger like it's a real treasure. Broke ass.
뭐라고 했냐? 야, 잠깐 비켜봐! 야! 야!
What did you just say? Oi! Out of my way, I'm gonna oi! Oh shit, I fucking hit my keyboard.
시끄러.
That was 3D.
얘네 좀 조용히 시켜줘.
Jeez, cut it out. Hey, Dante. Shut him up or something.
걱정했잖아요, 파우스트.
You had us worried, Faust. Eating ice cream. Amidst the racket of the pawnshop's chaos, I could make out a remarkably kind and gentle voice carrying through. What you did to your keyboard is what you're doing to the poor going to do to the poor bastard? Hey man, I'm just reading. I ain't doing shit.
보기로 한 시간은 4시였는데
Hi, Jared,
15분이나
also.
지나버려서 당신이 시계 보는 법을 까먹었을 리는 없을 테고요. 그렇죠?
Oh shit. You're 15 minutes late to our agreed upon rendezvous time at 4. Surely you haven't forgotten how to read a clock.
네. 버스를 운전한 건 제가 아니니까요.
I certainly haven't. But I also was not the one charged with driving the bus.
아하. 그래서 이런 시계 인간까지 데리고 다니는 거야? 알람 기능까진 없었나 보네.
This guy kind of looks like a Pokemon character with that big ass forehead. Haha, is that why you're letting this clock human tag along with you? I suppose it didn't come with a timer function. Following the gentle voice was the snide remark of a man who didn't even attempt to hide his big forehead. Hey, that's a bit harsh. Let's at least try to leave better impressions, better first impressions. Does have Gladian here. I know my voice won't be heard by anyone other than sinners, but I still can't help but get upset whenever people are rude to me. That's just fucking ass.
너야? 이번에 황금가지 탈환 작전 말아먹은 애들.
Oh, so it was you. You guys are a team that botched the Golden Ball retrieval last time?
도시에서 손꼽힌다는 천재가 속한 팀이라길래 주위에서 기대가 많았는데.
Folks had high expectations for your team. What with some of the smartest people in the city being on it.
어쩐지 파우스트 씨 표정이 계속 안 좋아 보이던데.
No wonder. That explains the look on Miss Faust's face.
제 표정은 항상 동일했어요.
Bitch, you look like you're dressed up working at McDonald's with that fucking vest. Get the fuck out of here. My facial expression has remained unchanging.
야, 넌 왜 가만히 있어? 얘도 나름 두뇌파야. 무시하지 말라고.
Hey, this bloke's also the brainy sort. Don't brush him off. Aren't you gonna say anything? Heathcliff gave Yi-sang a sideways glance, only to be met with a lukewarm response.
그저 무의미한 자랑이기 때문이요.
I shall not, as that would be a hollow vaunt.
너 지하에서만 해도 말 많지 않았냐? 왜 갑자기 또 이상해진 거야?
Huh? Remember you being a lot chattier in that basement. Who am I dealing with now? An odd lookalike or something?
본인은 본래부터 이상이었소만.
Okay. You deal with what I deal with. The congenital, self-same reflection of my mirrored self.
됐다.
What's that about ideal? Forget about it, man.
첫 번째 임무는 애초에 실패를 염두에 둔 계획이었어요.
Our first mission was devised with failure in mind.
각자의 잠재력을 확인하는 시간이 필요했으니까.
We needed an opportunity to see what sort of potential each sinner had.
그랬던 거였어?
Wait. So so that's what it was?
처음부터 목표가 실패인 작전이라니. 작전이라고 부르기도 못하군.
Oh, so the first mission we were supposed to get messed up? An operation with failure as its objective? That hardly qualifies as a mission.
베르길리우스님은 어디 갔죠? 전 그분 얼굴이라도 뵐 수 있을까 싶어서 작전에 합류하겠다고 한 건데요.
By the way, is Mr. Virgilius here? I volunteered to assist with the operation mainly for a chance to see him.
그분도 쪽팔렸겠지. 이런 애들이랑 같이 다닌다고 생각해봐.
He must have been embarrassed to be in their company. Imagine having to babysit people like them. Oh, but it was probably very likely. They said, okay.
그 자식 일부러 멀찌감치 내려준 거였나? 우리가 쪽팔려서?
Holy shit. Is that why that sod dropped us so far away from the entrance? Because he was ashamed of us?
왜 비하 발언에는 반박을 아무도 안 하는 건데요?
He's getting mind-wormed right now. These two are the ones insulting us. Why would we get mad at someone who isn't even here?
그리고 자기소개라도 해야 잘난 척이든 허세든 의미 있어진다는 거 몰라요?
Okay, sink or swim. Yeah. In any case, if they're not going to introduce themselves, we have zero reason to give a damn about their grandstanding.
이번에 합동 작전을 하게 될 분들이에요. 림버스 컴퍼니 클리어 부서 LCC에서 오셨습니다.
These two will be our cooperators for this mission. They're from the Limbus Company Clearance Department, also known as the LCC. Are we gonna see like that Howard guy from the first chapter that left us to die again?
비포팀까지 붙여주시죠.
I want to see him die.
아, 전 소드고 이 사람은 에피랍니다.
Please add before team there, if you don't mind. Ah, and I'm Sod, and this here is Effie.
뭐 우리가 박수라도 쳐줘야 되는 거.
So, are you expecting us to give a fuck?
우와, 반가워요.
Wow, wonderful, it's a pleasure! Honglu was the only person on the team who welcomed them with total sincerity. He almost gave a standing ovation. As the rest of the sinners stared at the before team duo with either cold hostility or wary glances, the awkward introduction session finally came to an end. Cool. So now we know two more annoying ass people.
이번엔 성적이 좋았군. 하지만 머나먼 고래에 닿기 위해서는 아직도 부족하다. 다시 가스터빈을 점화한다. 그리고
Oh, we leveled up? Alright, next thingy. How's chat doing? How are you guys doing in chat?
자, 이번 작전은요. 저희가 숟가락으로 떠먹여 줄 테니까 그냥 입을 벌려서 골고루 씹기만 하면 된답니다.
Now, for this mission, we'll basically spoon feed you everything. All you have to do is open wide and chew up your simple tasks.
여기 봉투에 든 문서들 확인하시고
Big snacking,
거기에 적혀
yeah.
있는 대로 그대로만 하면 돼요.
Check the documents in this envelope and do exactly, precisely as the papers say. The way Sod patronizingly dragged out that ball needled me a bit, but I decided not to argue. Besides, even if I did, all she'd hear would be the ticking of a clock.
뭐야? 말로는 공조라면서 함께할 생각은 전혀 없고 그냥 뒷공문이나 쫓아오라는 소리군.
There's hardly any joining forces in this so-called joint operation, is there? You're basically ordering us to stick to your tail.
자존심 상하네. 이것들이 누구를 모지리로 알아?
This is downright insulting. Are they taking us for pushovers or what?
관리자님, 이거 그대로 두고 봐.
Look, manager, we've got to put our foot down and do as they say, I guess. Huh?
얘네들이 준 문서요.
The documents they gave us. They're flawless.
이것 봐요. 동선까지 전부 들어있어요. 이렇게 깔끔하고 체계적으로 쓰여 있는 문서는 정말 오랜만에 보는데요.
Oh. Well, look at this. There are roads drawn out and everything. It's been ages since I saw a plan this clear and meticulous.
확실해. 제대로 된 작전 계획을 써봤던 티가 나는군.
Precisely. This is certainly indicative of their knowledge and experience in drafting proper plans of operation.
물론 관리자님의 계획상에 비하면 발끝에도 못 미치지만.
And this isn't to say that it holds a candle to the level of forethought you display, Executive Manager. Yep. Convinced by Ishmael's commendation, I opened the envelope and carefully read the rundown of the operation. Put simply, the objective of the mission could be summed up as follows. Operation Reach the Top Floor. Alright, that seems pretty simple. What really motivated the plan was the first place prize up for grabs in today's table game. According to the briefing document, the only way to access the area containing the golden bow is to win the competition on the casino's top floor. The game will bring together 4 syndicates that jointly bid on the casino. And those 4, the name we are to take is that of the infamous... the fucking Ting Tang Gang!
이름이 조직의 성격까지 대변해주진 않아요.
A name doesn't necessarily... Okay, start the reading. A name doesn't necessarily represent the nature of the organization. Believing otherwise is nothing more than shallow prejudice. The Ting Tang Gang! It is unideal for one to choose to see things through the tinted lens that is bias. Right. Anyway, back to the plan. Masquerade as the boss of the Ting Tang Gang, the Ting Tang Gang, and win the gamble. That name goes hard. Afterwards, proceed to the underground floors to the Golden Bow. Ting Tang Gang is just fun to say. Yeah. Until then, we are to make use of the pawn shop's items and clothing to slip into the casino undercover. Blend in as either a VIP patron or a dealer per our assigned roles, and wait for the top floor team to win the game and give the go-ahead. That's about it for the outline of this plan, I think. No, hold on. Wouldn't this fall apart if our player loses the game?
혹시나 할 때를 대비해서 위조 신분증까지 준비해 놨답니다. 카지노에서 불시에 신분 검사를 할 수도 있으니까.
We preferred fake identification as well, just in case the casino security decides to run random inspections on visitors.
좋아. 다 좋은데. 꼭대기층의 갬블에서는 어떻게 이길 작전이야?
Sure, that's fine. That's all fine and dandy, but how do you plan to win that game on the top floor?
우리 복장을 보면 감이 잡히지 않아?
What do you think these get-ups are for? Anyway, oh, they're gonna be dealers
자연스럽게 섞이기 위해 몇 개월을 연습했지.
or whatever that is. We practiced for months to pass as bona fide croupiers. Croupiers?
알아서 좋은 패를 넘겨줄 거야.
Croupiers?
눈만
Yeah,
멀쩡히
it's rigged.
달려 있으면 이기는 건 걱정할 필요도 없지.
We'll make sure that winning hands come your way. The game's already in the bag. All you need is a working pair of eyes. Yeah, a working pair of eyes. Effie repeated under his breath, giving us this brief but pointed side eye. He's making it painfully obvious that he has zero faith in us.
콩콩이 파트목으로는 어떻게 위장할 건데?
And how exactly are you gonna take the place of the Ting Tang Gang's boss?
카지노에서 제공되는 식사에 수면제를 섞을 거예요. 주방장이랑도 이미 얘기가 끝났답니다.
Oh. We'll put sedatives in the food served at the casino. We've already finished negotiating the details with the head chef.
수면제.
Sedatives. Sod and Effie shot each other a knowing wink. That brief exchange alone spoke volumes. It was clear that they considered themselves the perfect duo who needed no words to understand one another.
사장님, 지낼 때 여기서부터 저기까지 물건들 좀 보고 있을게요.
Sir, you wouldn't mind if we took a look at the items on display, would you? From this side to all the way over there?
네? 아이고, 예, 그러면요. 찬찬히 둘러보세요.
Yes, oh sure. Take all the time you need, ma'am. In a heartbeat, the pawnbroker's disdain melted into kowtowing. The old man bowed so deeply that his head was almost level with the floor.
그럼 다들 진열장에서 알맞은 물건을 가져가죠.
Now then, let's take what we need from the display.
우와, 이거 구프샤 디자이너가 제작했던 브로치죠?
Oh my, this one here. It's a Gupsha designer brooch, isn't it?
야, 이걸 알아보시는 분이 계실 줄이야. 저희 전당포에 대들 보입죠. 10개밖에 제작이 안 되어서 아마 부르는 게 가지.
You've surely got the eyes of a connoisseur, sir. This piece is our shop's pride and joy. Only 10 were ever made. So it's no surprise that people are willing to pay whatever price is called for.
저희 집 강아지가 산책할 때마다 끼고
Kato
다니는
is on
목줄
the...
장식이었어요.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see.
아, 다시 보니까 너무 반갑네요.
My dog used to have one of these on his collar whenever we took it out for walkies. It's so nice to see something that brings back such pleasant memories. Walkies?
나는 이 소가죽으로 만든
It's also like a
장갑을
super rare
탐내는데
thing he just put on his dog.
이걸 샀던 녀석은 아마 패션 센스가 남달랐을 것 같아.
Even the dog is dripped out. Wookiees? I'm down for these cowhide gloves. Whoever had them must have been a fashionista.
봉투에 적혀 있는 대로 가져가세요. 각자 맡은 역할이 있답니다.
Please stick to the items listed in the envelopes. You have roles to play.
이보시오. 내 봉투에는 청소부라고 써져 있는데
Oh, hell no.
뭔가 착오가 있는 것 같소만?
For the envelope I have received saith janitor. Surely this is the most grievous ever.
좋아. 다 좋은데. 돈은 어떻게 지불할 작정이야?
Okay, it's good and all, but do you have money to pay for all this?
격 떨어지게 예산 걱정을 왜 하는 거야? 이 블랙 카드로는 못 긁는 게 없어.
That kind of hand-wringing over budget's way above your pay grade, isn't it? Don't stress. One swipe of this black card can buy you anything you can imagine.
단테, 어떻게 된 거야? 툭불 고기는 예산 딸려서 못 먹는다며.
Dada, you got some explaining to do. I remember you telling me we can't have prime cut beef because we don't have the budget.
수준 이상의 성과를 보이는 부사에겐 회사에서 한도 없는 카드를 준다는 소문이 사실이에요.
Oh, I see. So the rumors were true. Teams with standout performance are issued no limit cards. While everyone was shocked by the proven existence of the fabled black card. Oh, what the fuck? A loud voice boomed in from outside the shop.
어이 할배.
Who the fuck is this?
오늘까지 자릿세 내야 한다는 거.
Oh shit, it's the
나만
Ting
아는
Tang
사실이었어?
gang. Hey, old fart, didn't I say payment was due today? A man who even at first glance clearly belonged to a vicious syndicate swaggered into the pawn shop. Oi, oi.
다음에는 꼭 납부하겠습니다.
Please give me one more chance. I swear I'll have the money ready the next time you visit.
한 번? 할배, 덧셈도 못해? 지난번에도 똑같이 말했잖아.
One more
내가 놓친 내
chance.
숫자 공부
Oh, he's not
봐준다.
done.
형님한테 깨져야겠어.
One more chance. Can't you do basic math, you old coot? This is the same thing last time. Boss won't like me wasting precious time. Reteaches you kindergarten, you hear?
저같이 힘없고 몸도 성치 않은 노인네한테 꼬밥 먹을 게 무엇이 있다고.
I'm just a weak, frail old man. There's really nothing you'll gain by shaking me down. Isn't he literally getting like infinite money right now? I guess we haven't bought anything yet, maybe. Pleading in an exaggeratedly loud voice, the pawnbroker flicked a glance at us from the corner of his eye.
이제는 큰 소리를 치네. 화내봐, 화내. 그래야 나도 죄책감이 들어갈 것 같으니까.
Hey, got a mouth on you now, do ya? Yeah, that's it. Lose your shit and show me what you can do. It'll make me feel a whole lot less guilty about having to do this to you. Oh, cool. It's crafty? Yeah. He's acting like he's broke, but he just doesn't want to give him money. The way the old man looked at us seemed to waver between outright frustration and an unspoken demand for immediate assistance. All the noise of the ongoing row now began to draw the attention of the sinners.
거기 뭘 봐? 구경 났냐?
The hell you looking at? Mind your business.
와, 진짜 전형적인 대사라서 대꾸하고 싶지도 않았어요. 좀 더 창의적인 시비를 걸 수는 없는 걸까요?
Wow, that was so cliche that I couldn't even be bothered to reply. Would it kill for these dicks to be creative for once?
저희가 도와줘야 하는 거.
Shouldn't we help out, maybe? Hold on, I'm ice cream maxing right now. Oh. Unlike Ishmael, who scoffed at the goon without a care, Sinclair turned an anxious glance this way.
어쩔 수 없답니다. 뒷골목은 뒷골목 나름대로의 규율이 존재하고
Sorry,
그것들이 얼기설기 엮여서 돌아가는 구조니까요.
It is what it is. The backstreets play their own rules, and that's what maintains the complex web of their society. Sorry for being fat asses. Moose Track's hit right now. Yes, it is definitely hitting right now.
우리 같은
Sorry, guys.
외지인들이 어설프게 개입을 하면 눈에만 띌 뿐이에요.
Outsiders like us will only cause a bigger scene if we try to step in. Satisfied by the sinner's decision to stay out of it, the goon carried on with the shakedown.
돈이 없으면 그거를 내놓으면 되잖아.
몇 번이나 말했는데.
If you ain't got the money, why don't you pay your dues another way instead? Not the first time we gave you the chance.
그것만은 안 됩니다. 제발.
Anything but that, I'm begging you. Are we really going to leave them be?
영폭이 그러시면 제가 나설까요, 관리자님?
May I step in if this situation displeases you, executive manager?
그런데 그거라는 게 뭐지?
Anyhow, what did that thug mean by another way?
이곳엔 돈보다 더 가치 있는 재화가 존재해요.
A currency more valuable than money exists in this district.
제2사의 특이점은 무엇이든 잠글 수 있는 강력한 보안 기술이죠.
It is a known fact that J-Corp's singularity is a powerful security technology capable of locking anything.
하지만 그런 보안 기술이 생겨난 데에는 제2사 뒷골목에 오래된 문화와 역사를 바탕으로 하고 있어요.
What is less known, however, is the extensive cultural and historical background of the corporation's backstreets that has led to the Singularity's creation.
역사? 너 지금 그걸 여기서 설명하겠다는 말이야? 난 입사 조건에 공부까지 있는 줄 몰랐다고.
History? You really gonna start lecturing us right now, right here? I didn't sign up for a bloody school. In spite of Heathcliff's heated opposition, Foss went on with her explanation.
이곳에선 사람들의 소망력을 추출해낼 수 있는 기술이 사용되고 있어요.
Here in J-Corps, they utilize a technology to extract something called wish power from people.
특이점으로 승인되기에는 보편성이 다소 떨어져서 대중적으로 알려지진 않았지만
However, it remains largely unknown beyond this district as it lacks sufficient generality to be classified as a singularity.
일종의 운을 사고 파는 거예요. 파트처럼.
What the fuck? In simpler terms, it's a way to process luck into a commodity that can be traded like currency.
이 소망력을 무력으로 추출당하지 않기 위해 어느덧 이를 방어하는 보안 기술까지 생겨나고 만 거죠. 그게 지금의 특이점으로 이어진 거고요.
The existence of such technology consequently brought forth the need for a means to stop the others from forcibly extracting wish power, leading to the creation of a security technology that ultimately developed into the singularity we know today. So these guys want to like steal the old man's luck?
야, 파우스트. 이놈들한테 눈높이 교육시키느라 고생이 많겠다.
Gee wee, Faust. Must be tiring having to dumb everything down for these thickheads.
염두에 두고 있었던 일이라 괜찮아요.
It's fine. This was well within my anticipated scenario.
말투 무진장 거슬리는데.
The way you're talking is proper pissing me off.
자, 그럼 우린 진열대에 있는 적당한 물건들을 각자 집은 다음에
We're probably gonna kill this guy, right? Alright, pick out your items you need from the display and let's get out of here. Sod waved the schedule packed document at us as if to make a point that we had no time to spare.
우린 일개 회사원이지 정의를 위해 나서는 히어로가 아니잖아요?
We're salaried workers, not heroes fighting for justice, okay? Wait, not that word. Uh-oh. Justice! A sudden flash of dread rushed through my mind, urging me to make sure that every sinner was in my sight. That isn't exactly in step with someone's principles. And it's the kind of thinking that would have severely provoke her. Ishmael seems to have noticed what I meant and hurriedly looked around. Oh shit. Oh no! Dost thou presume to purloin the treasures of others? Verily, this deed is not but utter villainy. Fuck, I messed up right at the end. God damn it. Oh no, Don Quixote! Calm the fuck down! I tried to stop her, but it was a moment too late. Don Quixote had already bolted forward, swinging her lance at the ting-tanger who was gripping the pawnbroker by the collar. Oh. Who blocked it? She caught the goon completely off guard, and the blunt end of her lance struck him squarely on the head. Never mind, he's fucking dead. He dropped to the floor with a discordantly whimsical smack, and everyone in the pawn shop watched his unconscious heap for a solid minute. Hey man, I mean, we could just feed him to the bus. Right? I mean, the bus is probably far away. Literally bonked his ass. Yeah. Lock him in the basement.
수감자들을 통제하는 역할은 제게 주어진 업무에 포함되지 않았어요. 이쪽 분의 역할이죠.
For your information, keeping the sinners in check is not part of my job description. That would be the responsibility of this employee. Don't give me that look. What was I even supposed to do there? I knew my words, my voice wouldn't carry beyond the sinners, but that didn't stop me from arguing my case anyway. Then again, if Sod and Effie could hear me protest, I doubt it would have been anything to mitigate their slack-jawed bafflement. The pawnbroker was the only one delighted by this turn of events. He's probably like so happy.
그놈 꼴 좋네요. 하지만 살짝 더 세게 내리쳤어도 좋았을 법했습니다.
Fuck that guy! But I gotta say, you could have smacked his head a bit harder.
베르길리우스가
악인을 처단하는 건 상관없지만
Motherfucking gnome.
작전의 인물들까지 끌어들이면 곤란해질 거다.
라고 해서 말이요. 힘 조절을 했다네.
Achilles did counsel me that though I am free to mete out justice upon villains, I must do so without involving those who are irrelevant to the mission. 'Tis why I did temper my hand. Also, she just bonked him and didn't kill him on purpose. That self-satisfied, proud look on her face grated on my nerves like never before. Uh-huh. So you know exactly what he told you, and you still went charging anyway?
신념을 지켜야 하기에 어쩔 수 없었네. 부디 이해해주게나.
Verily, 'twas a deed compelled by my own creed. I beseech thee to understand the virtue in this act of violence.
그런데 이놈
Yeah, don't get this pretty funny.
건 아니겠지요.
Not to kill the mood, but that ruffian isn't actually dead, is he?
영감, 방금 전까지는 아쉬워하지 않았어?
Pretty sure you wish he got it worse back there, old man. Well, if he's dead, it would be word.
이러다 유로지비가 나서면 여러모로 복잡해지지 않습니까?
I did, but it caused me It caused me problems in more ways than one. If DVE, yeah, sure, got mixed up in this.
유로집이? 걔네가 왜 여기에? 아니, 그보다 걔네 걱정을 왜 하는 거야?
First person saying she was fine. I couldn't tell. The Euro DVE, fuck, this is gonna fuck me up. The Euro DVE, what would they show up here? Wait, what? What would they show up here? Why would they show up here? No, wait. Why are you even worried about them in the first place? Euro DV? Oh, Euro DV. Okay, that makes sense.
아이고, 소식도 듣는구만요. 벌써 몇 개월 전부터 이 근처에서 깽판을 치고 있는데.
Not up to date with the news, are you, ma'am? They've been causing trouble here for months now.
그들도 악당인가?
Are they villains as well?
아유, 저희한테는 악당이죠. 뭐라 그랬더라? 돈을 공치고 있는 장사치들을 조져서 힘든 사람에게 나눠야 한댔나? 뭐에 분배라 하던데.
What the fuck? Oh yes, they're villains all right to small-time shopkeepers like us. They've always been going about, what was it? Shaking down money-grubbing merchants and giving the take to people in need? Some kind of distribution, they called it. They're trying to do Robin Hood? Doesn't sound like it.
부의 재분배.
The redistribution of wealth.
아, 맞아요. 그거. 아유, 우리들이 무슨 돈이 있다고 심지어 자기들이 와서 그러는 것도 아니에요. 매번 이 지역 깡패들을 시켜서 그러고 다니다니까요.
Ah, that's it. And those scoundrels are robbing us poor saps of what little wealth we have. And they don't even do the dirty work themselves. It's always the local brutes they send. Can you believe it?
하여간 지들이 옳은 일 한답시고 기세등등하게 다녀서 힘들어요. 처음에는 뭘 찾으려고 하는 것 같았는데 이제는 돈이나 뺏고.
Life's been hard for us with those self-righteous thugs turning the streets upside down. It seemed like they were here searching for something at first, but all they do now is squeeze money out of us.
근데 말이야, 우리 피해야 하지 않을까? 콩콩이 파들이 들이닥칠지도 모르는데.
I just realized, shouldn't we be taking off now? More Ting Tang gang bruisers could be headed this way. I mean, why would they, right? They sent one guy. It seems like Raja deliberately cut off the pawnbroker in a hurry, but I had little time to think about the whys and wherefores. The gang member Don Quixote had knocked out started to twitch. Clearly, he wasn't going to be out for much longer.
골치 아프게. 쓸데없이 일만 벌려서는.
Sigh, what a headache. Now you made the problem bigger than it had to be.
해봐. 머핀과 소보를 했나? 이거 너무 표정국이지 말라고. 널려 있는 게 전당포잖아. 얼마든지 대체를.
Hey, Muffin and Sable, was it? Don't be so taut now. There are plenty of pawn shops around here, right? We can't just find another. Muffin and Sable, yeah.
사람 이름을 맛있게 만들어 주시지는
Where the fuck did he get
않았으면
Muffin
좋겠어요.
from? It's Effie and Sod. Please don't mistake our names for confection.
그리고 널려 있는 게 전당포라는 뜻은 다시 말해
And yes, you're right in pointing out there are plenty of pawn shops in the vicinity.
이 소동을 눈치챈 모든 전당포가 곧 문을 닫을 거라는 소리랍니다.
Maybe it's a Korean, like, play on words? But what you don't seem to get is that every last one of them will close up once they hear about what happened here. Don Quixote, motherfucker!
바보들한테 일일이 설명하기도 이제 지친다. 얼른 나가자.
I'm getting fed up with having to spell every little thing for these idiots. Let's just be on our way. Just as we were about to leave, a figure dressed much like the one we knocked out, with a face just as menacing, stormed into the shop.
어이 영감, 우리 막내 보지 못했.
Hey, old codger, have you seen our little...
싫어. 이게 다 무슨 일이냐?
We Slimmy, just what's going on here? Jisang does that too because his name in Korean is either is or at least sounds like the word ideal, so he makes puns with it all the time. Lost in translation though. We tried our hardest to pass ourselves off as innocent customers who just happened to be in the pawn shop at the worst possible time. And of course, as our luck would have it, the knocked out thug began to come to his senses.
어떤 새끼야, 어서 말해. 내가 아주 사지를 찢어줄란게.
Where's that motherfucker who did this to ya? Tell me! That bean's gonna regret the day they grew stems!
저기
Over there!
빨간 시계
That, what the fuck? That red clock head, I didn't do shit! The direction his finger was pointing at was far too clear for me to play dumb. And honestly, there was no getting around it. Red clockhead was far too distinctive. There wouldn't be a single other person in the entire district who'd even come close to that description.
노파심에 덧붙이지만 저는 전혀 모르는 일입니다. 이제 막 얼음찜질을 해드리려고 수건을 가지고 가려던 참이었었죠.
Just so you don't get the wrong idea, I have nothing to do with these people or what happened here. I was just about to go get some ice and a towel for that bump on that poor fellow's head.
저 노인네가 진짜.
I got profiled. I didn't even do shit. That Swami gaffer.
기대도 안 했지만 줏대라고는 바람에 흔들리는 갈대만도 못하네요.
I didn't expect this geezer to hold his ground, but he's really got a shaky reed for a backbone. Although it stung a bit to see the pawnbrokers sell us out at the drop of a hat, not to mention having to endure the thug's barrage of insults. One of them a clock-related slur, too. Over something I wasn't even responsible for, I was determined to keep my cool.
야, 여기 작것들.
I was about to say is that shit was low-key racist towards clocks.
그만.
They are clock racist, yeah. Ah, frijolitos. Over there. Stop, freeze where you are. He called us little beans? Frijolito. Frijoles sounds really good right now, actually. Refried beans? Holy shit. Because it was clear as day that we're going to have to hightail it out of here right now. If I kept letting every trivial thing get under my skin, it wouldn't be long before I got beaten up to a pulp.
뭘 도망쳐? 귀찮은데 그냥 다 죽이자.
No need to run. Let's just kill them all and be done with it.
왜? 아주 콩콩이 팔을 뿌리째 뽑아내자고 하지?
Oh sure, what's next? Why don't you take out the whole syndicate while you're at it?
그것도 나쁘지 않겠어.
Sounds like a plan.
악의 무리는 단숨에 뿌리를 뽑아야 정의가 바로 서는 법.
Damn. So I guess stealth is out the window. The forces of evil must be swiftly uprooted, and the banner of justice may be lifted up high.
저기, 너희 중엔 정신이 똑바로 박혀 있는 직원이 정말 없는 거야?
Is there even a single person on your team who's actually in their right mind? Ishmael bristled at the offending remark and seemed ready to snap back, but to me, the sight of the Ting Tang goons readying their weapons was a far more pressing matter. First, let's get the heck out of here. Okay. Well, that was a fucking mess. Oh, I thought that was a big old fight. I guess there's more talking. Clear within 10 turns.
임무 시작.
Nah, fight right now. Well, that's what I mean, right? They're probably gonna talk a little bit. Yeah. True to Saw's prediction, every pawnbroker was busy closing their shops to avoid getting roped into trouble.
새끼들아, 거기다가 안 멈추냐?
Hey, you bastards! Don't you dare take another step!
이 작것들이 우리 가족을 건들고 무사히 넘어갈 것 같냐?
You think you can mess with our family and just walk away, huh? Tiny fave?
저런 집단들은 왜 꼭 서로를 가족이라고 부르죠? 없던 유대감을 쥐어짜내야 하니까?
What is it with these syndicates and their family nonsense? Is that really their best attempt at inspiring some misplaced camaraderie?
우리 소중한 막내 동생 이마에 혹이 생겨버렸잖아.
The voice acting is so good for the gang members, very Yakuza-esque. Yeah. Look at that swelly you put on our precious youngin's head!
맙소사.
Isn't it kind of crazy that they made him say frijolito? And they made him a gangster? Interesting. For goodness sake, this is completely going off script. Effie presses a hand to his head as though he were getting a really bad migraine. Interesting. Yeah. I had half a mind to suggest that he keep some painkillers on hand if a contingency like this was all it took for him to give a migraine. But thought better of it. With no head of my own, the jab wouldn't have hit home, much less been heard.
어이 너희들, 이제까지 우리들을 쓸모없는 버러지처럼 취급했었지?
You two, you thought we were good for nothing lice all along, didn't you?
폐기물들을 모아놓은 하수장이라고 생각했잖아.
You've been looking at us like if we were lumps of filth and waste clogging the sewers. A gong? Leave me alone.
아무도 그렇게까지 말하진 않았어, 오티스.
I don't think anyone spoke of us that harshly, Otis.
하지만
It was
왜
funny?
우리
Yeah, because there's a lot of fucking
황금가지를
words going on.
막중한 임무에 놓였는지 이유가 궁금하지 않았나?
Have you never wondered why we, the bus team, were entrusted with the momentous task of claiming the golden bows?
뭔데요?
Why is that, ma'am? Hey man, good writing takes time. Even Effie seemed taken aback by Otis's imposing attitude.
비록 다른 자들이 오수 속에 절여진 폐기물이라는 건 동감한다만
While I don't disagree that these others are worthless refuse soaked through the head to toe in sewage, figuratively speaking.
그렇게 생각하는 건 당신뿐이라니까.
No, seriously, you're the only one who thinks that.
오티스 씨는
Miss Otis,
항상 저희를
thought
그런
of-
시선으로 바라보셨던 거군요.
Sag, you've thought of that? You thought of us like that this whole time?
나는 무전무패의 역사를 가지고 있고 관리자님은 불사에 가까운 치유를 할 수 있는 소생 능력을 지니고 있으시지.
Never once have I tasted defeat, and our executive manager here has the power to restore us from death itself, making us practically immortal.
사실 둘만 있어도 충분해. 베르길리우스 그 작자는 나와는 생각이 다른 모양이지만
I'm not sewage, Sag. I need my water. I have to go get my water. To be frank, just the two of us would be sufficient as the bus team, though that conniving weasel Virgilius seems to think otherwise. Sometimes intrusive thoughts is better than saying it out loud.
어쨌든 아무리 무수한 전투를 치러도 폐기물들은 폐기되지 않는다.
Also, hello.
폐기물인 채로 그대로 부활할 뿐이다.
The point is, no matter how many fights these pieces of detritus are thrown into, they won't be worn down. They'll keep coming back as the same piles of trash they were before dying. What the fuck?
멋지다는 듯이 말하긴 했지만 결국 저희를 쓰레기 취급하는 것뿐이었네요.
That sure is an impressively motivating way to tell us you think we're all living, breathing pieces of garbage.
뭐 저리들.
Morons.
적군들이 몰려오는군. 준비되셨습니까, 관리자님?
Hostiles incoming. Orders, executive manager. Kill all of them. Kill them. Destroy them! Alright, let's see.
제압 실시.
그 정도 각오로 우리 식구를 건드렸나?
Chef Puss and Ting Tanger. The Ting Tang Gang.
불길 속으로.
잘했군. 한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
Beat his ass!
제거. 기절했나?
다 죽어라.
combat is fun. That's a long ass combo. Destroy them! God damn. We're turning them into piles of laundry.
한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
All out attack. All right, I'll murder that guy. God damn.
잘했군.
Whole ass
한 놈도
guilty
남지
gear
않을
combo on him.
때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
Hold on, I'm gonna quickly run to get my water.
당연한
Think of 5
결과죠.
seconds.
저는
Slither neck.
선택받았으니까 그렇겠죠?
Okay, I'm back. We need some suits, you know. You know what? Let's kill some random gang members. Damn, Sinclair did 58% of the damage. Yeah, for real, right? That's because of the fucking... the new form we got. Oh yeah, let me drink the water. I brought it over. I forgot to drink some. I forgot. I do have like some level 3 people here, and I'm not really using them. Sinclair's red and orange hits like a truck. I haven't been able to get down to like the numbers yet.
관역이 생겼나요?
언제든지요.
I hope that's a good idea. What I just did. Okay.
우치오코시.
Because they are like level 3, right?
상대하기에도 우스운 수준이었어. 별거 아니었네.
They made for pathetic foes, barely counted as a warm-up. Let's go fight more minorities.
콩콩이 파는 이 거리 일대를 지배하고 있던 집단이야. 한 번의 전투로 끝날 게 아닌.
The Ting Tang gang practically owned this stretch of back streets. A single battle won't put an end to... Oh shit. Effie had barely finished speaking when additional Ting Tangers began spilling out of the alleyways.
대체 어디서 온 놈들인데 우리 조직을 건드는 거야?
Who sent you haircuts to mess with us on our turf?
우리 제군들은 림버스.
Shut the fuck up! Yeah. We are the proud soldiers of Limbus. Effie clamped a hand over Don Quixote's mouth before she could even finish.
미쳤어. 뒷골목에 광고판이라도 걸 셈이야.
Have you completely lost it? Do you want the entire district coming down on us? Literally just about to rat everyone out? Yeah.
관리자님, 지시를.
More incoming. We await your command, executive command, basically same shit, manager. Destroy all of them. Kill them all. Alright, I've never used 2 of these guys. What the heck?
접기를
That's
기다리고
false?
있습니다.
That's a big ass sword. Okay, what do you do?
바쁜데 특별히 들어드릴게요.
Okay, so it's rupture. Oh, the other guy makes rupture. It's a sword bow.
바쁜데 특별히 들어드릴게요.
On hit, inflict rupture. I see. Cool as hell.
접기를 기다리고 있습니다.
And then she does bleed, I mean. Okay, unused, gain 1 poise, which is crit chance. Then she just does bleed every time she hits them. And then this one does more damage depending on more poise that I have on myself. Or more, yeah, more damage. Okay. Let me read this again.
바쁜데 특별히 들어드릴게요.
Okay. Low-key good for ID for early games? Yeah.
적출할게요.
Let me triple
지금
check.
바빠요.
Damn, the red does 30? Holy shit.
불길 속으로. 그 오늘 가져가라.
God damn. 82?
잘했군. 한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
30 to 12 for every head he hits though? Yeah. Align them out. Slime them out. I will. Slime them.
잘했군. 한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
30 minus 12. Let's see.
그 오늘 가져가라.
God damn. If you can get 0 attack power if you got every head with his red. Oh, you can get 0 damage? Oh my god. My luck never is that bad. Oh. So they have multiple turns? That's why they're able to attack so many times. Not really 0, but 1 damage. Yeah. Maximum even with a crit. Holy shit.
잘했군. 한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
Earlier selected units in deployment will get more skill slots to use. I see.
그만 좀 튀어나와.
Damn it, they just won't stop coming.
카지노에 들어가기도 전에 지쳐서 뒤지는 게 더 빠르겠어.
Keep this up and we'll be dead knackered before we even set foot in that bloody casino.
안심해요, 히스클리프. 관리자님이 있는 한 우리가 지쳐서 죽을 일은.
Don't fret, Heathcliff. As long as the manager is with us, there's no chance we'll die from fatigue.
네가 그걸 몰라서 물어보냐?
Whoa, what do you call him? You don't think I don't know that, you
해결은 간단하다.
slur?
어떤 조직이더라도 그 대가리를 깨부수면 떠봤던 고기 덩어리는 무너진다.
Okay. Instead of being like, alright, we fucked up, this guy's like, you know what, let's just kill their gang leader. Fuck it. The solution is simple. Any organization can be brought down by killing its leader. Smash the head in, and the sack of meat propping it up also collapses.
너 여기서 유일하게
Holy
마음에
shit,
드는
he's
소리를
kind of
하네.
based. Now that's what I like to hear. You're the only one making sense out in this lot.
짜증나니까 저 부수러 가자.
I'm proper miffed.
대가리든 뭐든.
Just go break something, bones, heads, or whatever.
자, 전진하세.
Come on, onward we travel. Travail? I mean, Mursa is your favorite so far, you said. I like his fighting style. We don't know too much about his personality just yet. I think he barely talked last chapter, no? In the first chapter?
잠깐, 다들 돌아와.
Wait, get back here, all of you!
파우스트, 너 계속 이런 애들이랑 같이 다녀야 하는 거냐?
This is the crowd you're supposed to accompany, Faust?
삶은 늘 의문투성이죠.
Life is full of mysteries.
그렇게 이상적이라고 할 수도 있겠어.
That perhaps is what makes it an ideal reflection, no?
내 대가리 어디 있어? 당장 튀어나오라 그래.
Tell me where your gaffer is. I want to see him now. Heathcliff seized a ting-tanger by the collar and shook him about violently, even as it seemed that the man's last shred of consciousness was quickly leaving him, possibly to never return. He fucking killed him.
우리 형님은
The sea heart.
차타에 계실 거다.
The sea heart should be at the car pagoda.
차탑?
The
차탑이
what?
어디야? 알아듣게 말해.
The what? Where the hell is that? Start making sense or else.
이 근방의 폐차장을 말하는 걸 거야.
He probably means the scrapyard nearby.
그런데 너희 진심으로 콩콩이파 보스까지 처리할 생각이야?
But seriously, are you actually planning to take out the Ting Tang's boss?
그런다고 인사고과에 반영되거나 하진 않아. 알고 있어?
You realize that won't earn you anything on your employee performance review, right?
저자는 그런 것까지 염두에 두고 행동할 만큼 명민하진 못해요.
He's not sharp enough to factor in such things before he acts.
대략 속셈 따위랑은 거리가 먼 오물이지. 말도 안 되는 일과는 가깝지만.
Shut the fuck up, man. Indeed, he is also the pile of refuse, far removed from schemes or forethought, and quite acquainted with absurdities. How is that helping? Can you shut up?
아니야. 말이 되는 것 같기도 해요.
Actually, his plan might be a valid alternative.
문제 없어, 에피. 우리는 항상 플랜 B까지 대비해 놓잖아.
Nothing to worry about, Effie. We'll always keep a plan B, don't we? Sod said with a gentle smile on her face. Oda's always gotta downplay the others so she looks the best. She's a fucking shit talker. Though Sod spoke calmly, I caught the faint cracks of beneath the veneer and composure, like she was making a huge effort just to hold herself together.
여러분이 위장을 하는 게 불가능하다면
If distinguishing yourselves as your given roles is no longer an option,
다 같이 콩콩이파 조직원들로 위장해 버리는 겁니다.
then you compose yourself as members of the Ting Tang gang instead.
단체로 들어가도 눈에 띄지 않을 거고 순조롭게 꼭대기층까지 진입할 수 있을 테니까요.
That way, you won't draw much suspicion if you move, even if you move together as a group. You should be able to reach the top floor without much trouble too.
겸사겸사 콩콩이파에게서 소망력도 뺏어가죠.
And while we're at it, maybe we can siphon a little bit of wish power from the Ting Tang gang as well. We don't know how to do that yet, no? Ah. So
당연한 결과죠.
So
저는
a wish power is stored in the balls? Wish power is stored in the balls? Wish power is stored in the ball. Fucking talking over me. God damn it.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
다들 와서 이것 좀 보게나.
Oh, come friends and lend your gazes hither.
이게 다
What the heck is happening? What is all this? It's a junkyard, no?
탑처럼 쌓여 있어.
Oh, they made like a hobo castle. Cars are stacked on top of one another as to form a tower. Sombre. What looked like towering structures from afar, up close, cars piled into heaps.
차들이 왜 이렇게 잔뜩 쌓여 있는 걸까요?
Why are there so many cars piled up here?
어떤 곳엔 편지가 쓰여 있어. 가족들이 보낸 것인가 본데.
Oh, some bear scripts upon their windshields. These must have been missives from their families.
보고 싶다고 쓰여 있네요. 이분들은 곧 돌아오는 거겠죠?
This one says, I miss you. The owners should be coming back soon for them, right? So is this like a graveyard? And they were using cars as like cemeteries?
그럴 리가.
Not a chance.
설사 카지노에서 돌아왔다 하더라도 가족의 품으로 멀쩡히 돌아갈 수 있는 상태는 아닐 텐데.
Even if they did return from the casino, they wouldn't be in any shape for a happy reunion with their loving families.
뭐 가이드 역할까지 보너스로 해드리자면 이 골목에 숨겨진 랜드마크랍니다.
Well, if I may play the auxiliary role of an impromptu guide, there's a hidden landmark of these parts of the back streets.
도박꾼들의 말로지.
The final stop for gamblers, so to speak.
이곳은 콩콩이파 세력이 중고차 사업으로 세력을 불리는 발돋움판이 된 곳이고요.
Oh, and also the stepping stone that helped the Ting Tang gang amass its wealth, dealing in used cars taken from those who had nothing left to offer as the stakes.
로자, 당신은 이런 데 자주 와봤다면서 뭔가 부연 설명해 줄 건 없어? 왠지 흥미로운 이야기가 나올 것 같은데.
Raja? Okay. So Raja, you've been around places like this pretty often, right? Got anything to add? Bet you could tell us some interesting tidbits.
아, 몰라. 기억 안 나. 난 과거는 다 잊고 앞만 보며 살아가기로 결심했어.
Nah, no idea. Don't remember a thing. I chose to forget the past and live for the future. Yeah, okay. So yeah, they were just stealing cars, or not stealing cars, but the gambling so much they lost their cars and then they would scrap the cars. That's kind of interesting, I guess.
결심대로 살아갈 수 있을 것 같은데 말이야.
And I'd stick to that promise I made to myself if it weren't for the pest bent on getting in my way.
아가들아,
이 근방이 우리
Oi!
걸음을 놀리는 거냐?
Oi, Bonnen! Who do you think you are messing about on our turf?
아니면 너네 차 팔러 온 거냐?
Or what, you here to sell a car or something?
아니요. 우리는 버스 타고 다녀.
Nay, we mountain omnibus.
장기는 우리 파 담당이 아닌데. 네 눈동자 정도로 희귀한 색이면 꽤 돈을 쳐주겠다만.
What the fuck? Well, we're not the ones who specialize in dealing in organs, though. Well, I guess a pair of eyes with colors like yours might fetch a decent price.
역시 제대로 찾아왔나 보군. 자네의 대장을 찾으러 왔어.
So you have come to the right place. We are here for thy leader.
대체 어디서 온 건데 그렇게 당당하냐?
You got some nerve marching up to a gang like this. Who do you work for?
우린 림버.
Oh my god, I'll slap the shit out of her in the bus. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna have to talk to you when we're on the fucking bus. I'm gonna whoop her ass. Ahem. An awkward silence followed.
어디서 온 거냐니까? 왜 말을 하다 말아?
Ask you a question, don't just trail off. Oh yeah, she did catch herself this time. That is true. She would have gotten the fucking Latino ass beating. Yeah, exactly. Give her the Latino special. Exactly. As soon as we're out of the public, we'll whoop her ass. All right, let's see. Red, blue, blue, yellow, blue. Hit her with the chancleta. Yeah.
불길 속으로.
Damn.
기세가 수그러지는 반격의 기회다.
Okay. Who uses baby blues? Coerced judgment. Tails gain fanatic next turn. Oh, on hit inflict 2 burn. Okay. I realize now actually. Next turn, the leftmost skill slot of one other ally has the highest HP gains plus aggro 1 turn. Inflict bleed. Inflict bleed. Actually reading? What the heck? Your streamer's reading? What the fuck? Inflict rupture if the target has 5 rupture. Okay, well, just use this one. What the heck? He's learning? Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why I'm trying to be an Oshi. Alright, let's see. Holy shit, Faust, please? What happened to Faust? Where is Faust? What happened to Faust? What do you mean, Faust? Next turn. I don't want to roll the fucking tails on a 65 like 4 times in a row. I didn't even catch that. Like, this shit moves so fast. Does he have Fanatic? He does have Fanatic. Yes. Okay, bleed. Wait, what else does he do? Oh, he only has yellow. Okay, and that's all we got.
정출할게요.
They're just jumping this guy. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought they were both punching him.
완전히 녹아내렸네.
Okay, I thought they were both hitting the same guy. Confused. I was like, damn. The fucking music. He's losing a lot of sanity. He'll be fine. Yeah, I remember.
기세가 수그러지는 반격의 기회다.
그 정도 각오로 식구를 건드.
깨어나 양정.
Where do you see the percentage of the 65%?
지금은 바빠요.
It's simple math. Oh, I don't know where I'm looking though, or where to look. As 0 it's 50-50. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Just add or subtract. Okay, I get you. At what sanity do they start freaking out like really bad? Is it like 45? Minus 45. Okay, we fine. Yeah, he's fine. That would be at 35 right there. He's fine. This guy's fucking dead. So it's good to know.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
What the heck? He's not playing randomly? I ain't clip farming just yet. Enemy info 4. Effective infinities, level 11.
투입합니다.
야, 무슨 일이냐?
This is halfway done with the chapter now? This chapter is pretty short, no? Ting Tang Boss. What's with all this racket?
형님, 소속도 안 밝힌 놈들이 난데없이 들이닥치지 뭡니까?
Boss, some asshole showed up out of nowhere. Won't even say who they work for.
누가 보낸 거냐? 차림을 보니까 하바대로 파나 정육점파 녀석들은 아니고.
Who sent ya? Judging by the getup, you ain't Los Habaneros or the Butchers. The Butchers kind of goes hard for a gang name.
지금이라도 싹싹 빌고 물러가면 사진 멀쩡하게는 보내주마.
Which I'm all for, because Kanto 3 is where the meat of the story gets going. Yeah. I'll give you one chance to grovel and beg for forgiveness. Do that and I'll let you crawl out of here with your limbs intact.
그대가 입고 있는 옷을 순순하게 벗어주면 물러가겠소만.
We would gladly part ways. First, or should you first divest yourself of all your clothing for us? We'll leave when you get butt fucking naked right now, bitch. I thought it was a knife. I thought his knife was a mic right now. Get naked now, bitch, and we'll leave. Thought he was about to start a rap battle. That would have been very epic. You know, there were a million other ways to rephrase that, you sang.
형님, 그 소문으로 떠돌던 사람 죄치로 이상한 걸 한다는 그런 집단인 것 같습니다.
Boss, I think these might be them. The Odd Pods folks been whispering about. The ones that, you know, do stuff with people's body odor or something, doing strange things. Yes, please get naked. Shut up. Calm down.
이 역겨운 새끼들. 인생 그렇게 살지 말아라.
Disgusting pervs. Let me tell ya, that's some depraved shit. The man who's seen to be the gang boss is staring at us with an unmistakable disgust. I don't think I've ever wanted to win a fight this badly. Does that mean we're gonna get him naked? That's why he wants to win the fight? Okay. Alright, let's light him on fire. More bleed. Boss, I think they like feet. I think they're age regressors, boss. We need to kill them now. Apply envy power out to... Oh, okay, I'll do that. Reading my abilities now. Age regressors and foot freaks. Oh my god. Wait, they all died? Oh. Okay. Wait, what's this one? Who's this? Oh, that's you. Okay, every reason, blah, blah. Heads inflict bleed and burn. St. Clair is just one-shotting people? Dude, I like blink. Shit is going way too fast for me. But I understand the skills and all that, but then when it all happens, I'm like, all right, what just happened? Same shit. Okay. Like, where do this guy has 2 rupture. I just glaze over. Yeah, for real. This is like watching a team fight in a MOBA or Rivals, but not knowing what anyone's doing, so everything's just fucking exploding. Alright, what's the purple do? Next turn. Okay, it's the same shit. Me and Deadlock. Yeah. I had to be like that. Only combat start. I can relate. Well, now you kind of understand what's happening from watching you play. If you're rough in those streets, it's rough in Street Brawl, man.
다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
Whoa! He fucking teleported his ass. He's so cool. Turn 4. There's a lot of guys. I forgot they have abilities. Drive-by shooting fucking dynamo. It only does 14. Yeah, we don't need to do any of that. Oh, yeah, we had a street brawl match where they had a lot of characters that were just covering the floor in bullshit. So you'd walk around, you'd take damage. That was pretty bad. But then we had a fun match right afterwards. No, it was not from the walkers. It was Infernus, Ivy, Viscous, and I think Graves. So it was just a lot of bullshit on the floor.
잘했군. 한놈 저놈을 추적해.
핵을 떼어냈습니다.
잘했군. 한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
Oh, stuck in swamp. Stuck in swamp. Yeah.
불길 속으로.
그 오물을.
Damn.
그 정도 각오로 우리 식구를 건드렸다.
Was that the assist thing?
핵을 떼어냈습니다.
It looked like it. Let's kill this guy. Oh, that's the boss. Oh, well, he's fucking dead. His head exploded. I just realized. I was like, oh, I recognize that yee-ass haircut.
이 바퀴벌레 같은 새끼.
Oh, obliterate. Yeah. You darned little roaches.
대체 어디에서 온 거야? 이쯤 되면 알려줄 때도 됐잖아.
Who the hell do you work for? Haven't you done enough? About time you spit it out.
우리는
We
림버스 컴퍼니에서 왔다.
from the Limbus company.
이제 좀 속 시원하군.
Finally, one less millstone around the neck.
그러니까 거기가 대체 어딘데?
I don't know. That doesn't help at all. What the hell is a Limbus company supposed to be?
아, 참고로 저와 에피는 이들과는 다른 부서랍니다. 같은 취급은 곤란해요.
Oh, just for your reference, Effie and I work in a different department. Don't lump us up with these people. Ugh. Being in more ways than one, the man finally collapsed on the ground. The sheer frustration at our aversion to communicating normally must have contributed to his fainting spell too. I mean, in the actual fight he exploded, but you know what? Sure, he passed out normally. My condolences to whatever remained of the poor fellow's patience.
그런데 진짜 이 옷을 입어야 돼? 땀 냄새, 피 냄새, 그리고 기분 나쁘게 쿰쿰한 냄새도 난단 말이야.
Do we seriously have to wear these clothes though? Stuff reeks of sweat and blood and ugh, just gross. Raja held up a shirt stripped from a Ting Tang member with just 2 fingers as though she were handling a particularly repulsive piece of garbage.
털도 있어. 단테가 눈이 없는 게 부러운 적은 처음이야.
Yuck, there's hairs on it too. First time I've ever been jealous of Dante not having eyes. The vision's working fine, you know.
생각보다 질은 좋아 보이는데.
The material
돈
looks...
잘 버나 봐.
Oh, he's not done. The material looks pretty quality, actually. Guess business was better than I thought.
나랑 바꿔. 내놔.
I want that. Hand it over. All this clock racism.
맞춤형으로 제작된 옷이라 안 돼.
I can't. It's tailor-made. The label here says fits all sizes. Catching my glaze lingering on the label, Effie snapped.
애초에 너희가 전당포에서 그런 난리법석만 안 떨었어도 이 고생 안 했어.
We wouldn't be doing any of this if you haven't caused that mess in the pawn shop to begin with.
괜찮아요.
I don't
전
mind.
한 번쯤 이런 옷 입어보고 싶었어요. 꼭 영화라도 찍는 것 같잖아요.
I don't mind. I've always wanted to try on clothes like these. It's like we're filming a movie.
조금 떨리네요. 위장 잠입은 오랜만이라.
To be honest, I'm a little nervous. It's been a while since I've worked in a disguise. How the fuck is she gonna wear a disguise with that big ass hair?
난 내키지 않는다. 이런 건 겁쟁이들이나 하는 짓이야.
I don't feel like it. This is some wimpy crap.
저기 누가 이 사람 입 좀 막아주면 안 되나요?
Sorry, but can someone please keep her mouth shut? Oh.
갈비뼈까지 베일 각오가 돼 있으면 해보든가.
You're welcome to try as long as you don't mind getting sliced up way past the ribs. Gerger's calm repose threw a round of muffled laughter from the sinners. Or drew a round from a... Yeah, okay. For a moment, Effie and Sod hesitated, unsure how to take the quip. Until they moved on, probably because they decided it wasn't worth mulling over. Effie had then raised a small container that seemed to be inlaid with a mother of pearl.
콩콩이파 보스에게서 얻은 소망통이다.
This is the witch canister we seized from the Ting Tang Gang's boss.
관리자, 당신에게 간단한 역할을 맡길게.
Manager, here's a simple role you can play. What role?
무슨 말인지 모르겠다는 몸짓이니 설명을 드려야겠네요.
Judging by your confused gesture, I suppose you're in need of some explanation.
제2사의 특이점이 이 통 안에 담겨 있다고 하면 되려나? 이건 사람들의 소망을 잡아먹고 에너지로 저장하는 도구다.
And the long and short of it is that this thing contains J-Corp's singularity. It's a tool that siphons people's wishes and stores them as energy.
적당한 시점에 소망을 종이의 형태로 짜내면 짜잔! 붙이기만 하면 운이 쭉쭉 오르는 일회용 타투 스티커가 나타나죠.
What the fuck? And when the time comes to make use of it, you can press that wish power onto paper, and voila! You get a single-use sticker tattoo that boosts your luck high enough to touch the sky.
남의 운을
Really
끌어모아서
now?
꼭대기층의 도박에 이기려고 했나 보군.
Looks like Ting Tang Gang's plan.
보스가 이런 걸 들고 있다니.
That's crazy. Looks like Ting Tang Gang's plan was to win the game on the top floor by scraping luck from other people. Hard to believe a small-time gang boss managed to get his hands on one of these. That is actually like kind of crazy.
관리자, 단테됐나? 카지노에 들어가기 전에 당신이 이걸 보관하고 있어.
Manager Dante, right? Okay. Before we head inside, I want you to hold on to this. You sure you want to be trusted? You want to entrust me with something that
영
important?
자신 없어 보인다는 몸짓이지만 당신을 지목한 이유는 있어.
Wait, can he understand me? How did he understand me there? You're not exactly radiating confidence, sure, but we do have our reasons for assigning you this task. Really now.
첫 번째, 도박판의 제일 중요한 건
Oh, that is funny.
페이스야.
First off, keeping a poker face, I almost said a toker face. A poker face is essential at any gambling table.
아무리 표정 읽기에 능수능란한 그들이라도 시계의 표정까지 가늠할 수는 없어.
No matter how good they are at reading expressions, they can't read emotional cues off a clock. Yep. That is true. It just means that my character cannot emote at all.
당신이 관리자가 된 것엔 나름 이유가 있을 거라고 생각해.
Secondly, I do believe there's a reason you were chosen as manager.
그나마 저 수감자들보다는 쓸만할 거라는 내 막연한 믿음이야.
Call it a hunch, but something tells me you'll be more useful than those sinners you lead. Come to think of it, he wasn't wrong. I was given the title of manager, but never had a chance to be in the charismatic... Oh shit, I fucking like kind of caused it up here. Never had a chance to be a charismatic leader I envisioned. Instead, I was mocked, threatened, and ignored by the very same sinners I was supposed to supervise. The only real role I was able to carry out so far was to bring them back to life. Damn, I'm a little sub-boy. Whenever the sinners fought our enemies, sweating and bleeding, all I could do was cower behind them and pray that their heads and hearts would remain intact just so I wouldn't have to go through the pain of reviving them. With a heavy heart, I nodded to let Evie know I was ready.
좋아, 이걸 당신의 팔에 붙여. 당신은 이제 잠깐 동안 세상에서 가장 운 좋은 자가 될 수 있어.
Alright, now put this on your arm. With this, you can become the luckiest person in the city for a short while.
그럼 여러분은 콩콩이파, 저희는 딜러. 서로
As for-
역할에 최선을 다해보죠.
As for the rest of you, you'll act as ting-tangers, and we'll be the croupiers. Good luck and break a leg. Vowing to see this mission through no matter what, we push open the door leading into the casino. Cool.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
Oh.
그렇겠죠?
How many do I have? Oh, 900? Okay. All right, we back in. Oh yeah, gambling time. The casino felt hectic, a buzz of sounds spilling from every corner of the floor. Yeah! Numerous slot machines blared non-stop with overly cheerful jingles. And the lights were so blinding that some of the sinners had to shield their eyes. The security guards, noticing our garish outfits, gave us a routine nod. Sod and Effie, disguised as croupiers, suddenly acknowledged us as they extorted Raja towards the casino cage for chips. Okay, cool. I was impressed by how convincingly they played the part. Their postures and expressions were nothing short of flawless. Anyone would assume they've been working here for years.
이 번쩍번쩍거리는 기계는 대체 무엇이오?
If you finish Captain 3 by the time the new IDs draw, you'll probably have like 40 summons. Okay. What manner of sorcery are these dazzling contraptions?
그렇게 넌 휘둥그레져서 돌아다니지 마, 돈 키호테. 수상해 보이지 않냐?
Trying to go saucer-eyed at everything you see in here, Don Quixote. You're gonna make us look suspicious. Why is she like that? Like she's never seen a slot machine before? Like, what do you mean? Like that concept of it?
눈빛이 다들 죽어 있네요. 그리고 콩콩이파 놈들보다 역겨운 냄새도 나는 것 같아. 씻지를 않는 건가?
The patrons here all got eyes like those dead fish, and they smell just like one too. Hell, the Ting Tang schmucks smell better than them. Do they ever wash up? You'll understand later. Okay.
너무 노골적으로 겉으로 막지도 마, 이스마엘.
I don't think they'd appreciate you pinching your nose right in front of them, Ishmael.
하지만 가판원들한테서나 맡던 흉악한 냄새인걸요.
This bilgy stink. I've only smelled it on deckhands on the ship. They smell like fucking balls. It was indeed a stroke of luck that most of the guests were too absorbed in the machines to notice us.
관리자 나리, 이런 거 본 적 있어?
What the fuck is in her shampoo? I don't know, man. Manager Esquire, hast thou ever witnessed such a wondrous thing?
나도 저들처럼 신나는 소리를 듣고 싶은데
Oh no.
어떻게 하는 것이오?
What must I do to hear the jolly bells as the other patrons do? She is susceptible to gambling. She needs to get out of here. I wouldn't know. I don't think I've ever been to one of these places before. The tempting spin of the flashy symbols and numbers slowly eroded my resolve to act the part of a stern manager. She's just like me for real. I suppose one look wouldn't hurt. Yeah, the gambling SCP.
여기 버튼을 누르라고 써 있어. 버튼을 누르면 되는 것이오?
Here it saith, hit the button. Shall I proceed? I swear upon my minute and hours hands that I had no intentions of pressing that button. None at all. As I swiftly lunged to stop Don Quixote, however, I slipped and, much to my dismay, slammed my hand right onto the button. Is this an actual gambling anomaly? Yikes! And by some series of unlikely events, this fateful slot machine happened to be the one that someone had left a coin inside, enough for just one spin. Oh, right, because we have the sticker. We have the fucking tattoo. So it just spawned in a fucking slot machine. The real word to life with a merry, noisy jingle. And all we can do was helplessly watch.
그나저나 단테 씨는 콩콩이파한테서 회수했던 소망 티켓은 잘 부착하고 있겠죠?
I hope Dante is being careful with those wish stickers we took from the Ting Tang gang.
그 관리자라는 자? 우리가 유일하게 말한 부탁인데 그 정도는 해내야지.
That manager, you mean? That was the only favor we asked. They better be handling it properly.
단테는 믿어도 돼. 나랑 말이 통하는 몇 안 되는 상식인 중 하나라고.
Uh-oh. Relax, you can count on Dante. They're one of the few people in the team with a sensible head on their shoulders.
다행이네요. 그렇게 많은 양의 소망을 한 번에 부착하게 된다면 어떤 판이든 무리 없이 이길 수 있을 거랍니다.
That's good to hear. With that many sheets of stickers attached, they should be able to win any game easily.
가장 중요한 건 이곳에서 시선만 끌지 않으면 된다는 거예요.
We just need to be careful and avoid attracting attention. Yeah! The gambler who was sitting right next to me stared with a mouth agape, jaw dropping so far down that I could swear here their chin was about to touch the floor. While a torrent of casino chips poured out from the machine, far too many to even think about collecting. Effie sobbed, I'm so sorry. Damn. I walked in there determined to do something right, then immediately dropped the ball.
잭팟이 떴다고? 몇 번 머신?
A jackpot? Which machine?
갑자기 터졌어? 지금?
What? Now? Just like that?
잠깐.
On God? Uh-oh. One moment, please.
신원 확인 좀 하겠습니다.
May I see your ID?
분위기가 왜 이렇게 험악해? 카지노에서 대박 터뜨린 게 죄냐?
What's your problem? Is it a crime to win a jackpot at the casino? Hi, Heathcliff. Welcome to the stream. Are we gambling?
이곳에서 운이라는 건
Chance in this place?
알고 있는
Oh, okay.
운처럼 돌아가지 않아요. 운을 모아서 터뜨리거나 운을 찔끔찔끔 넣어서 본전이나 노릴 정도면 몰라도
Chance in this place?
제
Oh,
뜻을 터뜨린다는 건
God damn it.
여기선 있을 수 없는 일인 거죠.
Chance in this place does not function the way we think it usually does. One may accumulate luck for a large payout or a trickle in small amounts to break even, but winning the jackpot on the first try at the machine is clearly an impossibility.
칩들이 별처럼 쏟아져 내려오고 있어.
Chips are raining down upon us like shooting stars.
적어도 관리자님만큼은
Uh-oh.
책임감이 있을 줄 알았는데 겨우 돈키호테 꼬임에 넘어간 건가요?
So much for being the responsible one. Can't believe you caved to Don Quixote of all people.
실망이에요. 아무리 그래도 다른 누구도 아닌 관리자님인데 이번에야말로
전에 겪은 실패라는 치욕을 닦아내려 주실 수 있을 줄만 알았는데.
Uh-oh. They're being kind of a downer when I just got a jackpot. I expected more from you, manager. Thought someone in your position would at least be able to help snag us this much-needed victory. Or this much-needed win. Which I might had. Would have been pretty nice after that humiliating failure of a first mission. Ishmael will remember that? Yeah. The torrent of biting, reprimanding whispers spilling from Ishmael's lips left even Gregor murmuring in astonishment. He's like, damn. I have never seen Ishmael give anyone else that piercing glare she was shooting at me. And it made me want to crawl under a rock if there was even one. For once, I was grateful that my clock head came with no eyes.
잠깐. 그거 하나만 문제는 아닌 것 같은데.
Hang on, I don't think that's the sole issue here. Struck by the sudden development, Gregor, who had been anxiously scanning his surroundings, came to a halt and pointed towards the startling discovery he had just made. And where he pointed...
언제부터 네 옷을 그대로 걸치고 있었어, 료슈?
How long have you been out of disguise, Roshu? Oh, fuck. Was a completely nonchalant Roshu wearing our company uniform.
난 남이 버린 옷 따윈 걸치지 않는다.
I don't put on cast-offs from others. Then stay on the fucking bus! Sigh.
양반. 아무래도 우리
Manager Bud, looks like we're here. Yep, looks like we're screwed royally.
말도 안 돼. 이 계획을 위해 우리가 얼마나...
This can't be happening after everything we did to set this plan in motion.
파우스트, 이런 작자들을 데리고 어떻게 임무를 수행하겠다고 자초한 거야? 도시체에 가는 전제 중에 하나라며 어떻게든 해봐.
Boss, what were you thinking? Volunteering to drag these idiots along your mission? You're supposed to be one of the most brilliant geniuses in the city, so act like it! I swear this chapter is a fucking skit from Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Yeah.
비록 제가
It really is.
이분들과 함께한 시간이 길진 않지만 깨달은 게 하나 있었죠.
It's like fucking Frank. Alright. We're gonna put on these luck stickers and we're gonna go in and win the prize. And then fucking Charlie is just gonna magically magnetize to a jackpot machine. And fuck everything up. Though I have not worked with them for long, I was able to arrive at one conclusion.
불확실성을 믿는 파우스트가 되는 겁니다.
I ought to become a Faust that believes in uncertainty.
계획이 없는 것이
When the lack...
되는 순간
Oh, she's reading.
어떤 변수조차도
Your turn.
더 이상 변수가 아니게 되어버리니까.
When the lack of plan becomes the plan, all variables become constants.
이것이 저의 계획입니다.
That is the plan as I've understood it. Sigh. Faust turned to me with a tranquil face. Thanks to her, I finally understood what my role was meant to be. Alright, it's time for our usual gig. Kill and be killed. Kill or be killed. I don't want to get killed. What do you mean by that? Alright. Sinners, kill everyone in the fucking casino. But everything gets trashed. Okay. What's wrong with winning the jackpot?
적출할게요.
Okay. Oh, that is them. Okay. Deal 10% more damage and just fuck their ass. Okay.
불길 속으로. 양중. 다 죽어라. 다 죽어라.
Just keep bleeding them. Oh wait, but that's a new guy. Okay.
갚아주마.
God damn.
그 정도 가도 우리 식구를 건드려.
It's just he just walked up and just like just punching everybody.
남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
Boom boom.
녹아내렸네.
Destroy him. He's the last guy alive. An all-out attack.
그 정도 각오로.
잘했군. 한 놈도 남지
Oh, he
않을
ran away? He
때까지
didn't even get
지금을
killed.
반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
He's like, fuck this. And he just left. He's like, nah.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
Got permission to promote the stream, so next time I'll spread the word. Okay. I don't even know what I'm gonna stream tomorrow. So, what day is it tomorrow? Wednesday? Yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I never know what I'm gonna stream unless it's Monday and Friday, which even then I don't think I streamed. No, I streamed Cuphead on Monday anyway. So collaborations overwrite set days that I have planned normally. So
답답해서 못 봐주겠군.
I can't stand watching this charade.
저런 어중이 떠중이 새끼들을 언제까지 상대하고 있을 거야?
How much time are you going to waste fighting those small fries?
보통 그렇게 말하는 사람치고 명쾌한 해답을 제시하는 사람은 없죠.
People who are too quick to grouse and moan never seem to offer clear solutions. True. Always bitching and never solving. Hearing Ishmael's disapproval, Roshu shook her head and assumed a confident look as though she was about to put on a demonstration.
이런 게 예술이다.
Then I'll show you art.
네놈, 그 칼 줘봐.
You there, give me the knife.
명령하사가도 괜찮소.
You may wrest it from my hands forevermore.
날부치가 나를 떠나 내내 허공을 떠도는 것이 차라리 좋을 것이오.
It would be better if my blade parts from my side to drift about the air for however long.
감사.
Thank. Roshu took Yi-Sang's dagger and threw it straight in the air. Dagger? Dagger? What the hell was that? I don't know what just happened to me. It struck an anchorage on the ceiling that kept the chandelier still, causing it to sway precariously. Indeed, Roshu may have been weakened from the peak of her strength. Once she became a sinner, nevertheless. She was still the best swordsman we had, able to cut through steel like a proverbial hot knife. Sure, she had more respect for a stray wad of gum than whatever I had to say, but that didn't really matter. Everyone reflectively turned their eyes upward or towards the swinging chandelier. There you go. And eventually, flustered by all the gazes falling upon it, thus in a haze does it succumb to the imminent fracturing. Oh, watch out! Damn, that was loud. Wham. The chandelier crashed to the floor in full force, making a tremendous noise that thundered through the casino. Fucking grandma turning around like the Rizzler. What was that? And that's just about all it did. Nothing else happened. Oh. A brief silence followed as both parties stared blankly at the fallen light fixture in the middle of the floor. So, what was that for, Roshu? Performance art. What the fuck?
방금 그렇게 정한 거지?
There's no spacebar here. You just came up with that, didn't you? You just came up with that, didn't you?
그래도 다들 무사해서 다행이네요.
Still, I'm glad none of us were hurt.
앞으로 무사하게 될지는 모를 것 같지만 말이에요.
We'll have to just see about that. Yeah, typo error. We'll have to see about that. I mean, I've noticed some weird, like, stiff wording on shit, and I assumed it's just, like, translation stuff. Alright, let's see. Blue. Blue. Oh, wait, there's a different character. I mean, all I can do is blue there. Rupture. Obliterate.
기세가 수그러지는군. 저놈을 추적.
깨어났습니다. 양존. 깨어났습니다.
God damn. Whipping my screen around. Okay. Overwhelmed. Oh wow, it raises stagger threshold too? Okay.
그가 봐주마.
그 오늘은
좋아.
기세가 수그러지는군. 반격의 기회.
다시 복구하기 완전히
God damn.
깨어났습니다.
This is more people showing up? What do you do? Inflict sinking. Next wave? Yeah. More bleed, please. He is fanatic, so we'll do that. And then we just gain the fanatic again, maybe? Oh wait, no, he won't lose it. So he could just do this.
총원 불격.
He's gonna have a lot of health now.
그 오늘은
Agitated. Panic. Uh-oh.
빗소리 속에
잘했군. 한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 때는 없다.
That wasn't so bad. Sinclair started panicking though, so that was spooky.
혹시나 해서 말하는 건데
That's the first time I've had someone panic too. Just making sure we're on the same page.
우리 목적이 카지노 1층을 박살내기가 아니라 꼭대기층에서 벌어지는 갬블에서 이겨야 한다는 건 알고 있죠?
You all know that our goal is to win the game being held on the top floor, not reduce the first floor of the casino to rubble, right? I was certain that I was certain that some definitely didn't know, or if they did, care. But I saw no point in relaying that. What team are we running? We're running the Random Bullshit Go team.
꼭대기층에 도달하는 것도 중요하지만 게임에 이겨야 하는 것이 최종 목표니까.
Remember, our ultimate objective here isn't reaching the top floor, it's winning the game.
우린 그럴 만한 양의 소망력이 있어야 해요.
Which means that we need enough wish power to make that happen.
우리가 힘겹게 쟁취한 소망력이 어처구니 없는 이유로 한꺼번에 물거품이 되어버렸다는 이야기는 굳이 언급하지 않겠습니다. 마음만 아플 뿐이니까요.
I won't bother going into detail about how the wish power we went through quite the trouble to claim went straight down the drain for so preposterous a reason. No need to hurt our morale even further now, right? I couldn't help but keep my head down, feeling a prickle of conscience in my heart. Oh yeah, I know that. I was told that earlier.
이곳에서 최대한 많은 양의 소망력을 구할 수 있는 곳은 어디지?
Where's the largest wish power reserve in our nearest vicinity?
입구에 저 룰렛입니다. 카지노에 온 손님들은 저 룰렛을 통해 오늘의 운을 시험하고 소망력을 뺏기거나 혹은 부여받죠.
That roulette by the entrance. People who visit the casino try their daily luck using the roulette and take or yield wish power depending on the outcome.
그런가? 그럼 내가 기회를 봐서 저 룰렛에 달려있는 소망통을 가져오겠다.
Is that so? Then I'll snatch the wish canister attached to it when opportunity knocks. Think you can pull that off?
전 이것보다 더 규모가 큰 작전을 수도 없이 해왔습니다.
I've carried out countless operations much greater in scale.
관리자님의 어처구니없는 실수 따윈 아무것도 아닙니다.
Your preposterous blunder amounts to nothing in the grander scheme of things, executive manager. Calling it a blunder for the first time, not glazing me.
현명한 판단을 흐리게 만든 폐기물들 때문일 테니까요. 저들의 말에 마음 쓰지 마십시오.
Who's my favorite sinner so far? My favorite sinner is the punchy guy so far. But personality-wise, because I'm only in like chapter 2, right? I like Don Quixote and I like Gregor. Yeah, Heathcliff fighting style is cool. Yeah. It has to have been the fault of the drudging dredges who obfuscated your ability to make sensible decisions. Don't let their words deter you. Yes, glaze me more. Preposterous, huh? I see. Wait. While we were busy discussing where to go from here, Heathcliff was already making a mad dash for the entrance. Were we too focused on the conversation, or did we collectively lose our minds? Either way, none of us was keeping track of what he was up to. Heathcliff? Oh, Heathcliff is the baseball bat guy.
진짜 언제까지 입만 놀리면서 1층에 박혀 있을 건데?
Damn it, about time we got on with it, don't you think? Then he shouted at security from the top of his lungs.
너네 스스로 한심하지도 않냐?
Oh, ain't you all one sorry, embarrassing lot?
저기 있는 금발 녀석은 피도 한 말의 햇병아리고.
Pretty neat. Heathcliff and Don Quixote have a pretty good story behind them, so I believe you'll enjoy these segments of the game. Yeah, I'm excited.
그리고 저 관리자라는 놈은 기억이 헷가닥해서 제대로 무기도 잡을 줄도 모른다고.
And that maid over there, our manager misplaced their memory so badly they can't even wield a weapon to save themselves.
그런 우리를 상대로 헐떡이기나 하는 꼴이라니.
This is what you're struggling against? What a bloody joke you lot are.
저 자식이.
Damn prick.
히스클리프 씨.
Heathcliff, that was too harsh. Here, much too mean, Heathcliff. Or Heathcliff? Heathcliff? I don't know.
네놈 들고 있는 그 철퇴가 아깝다.
And last thing, that club you're holding is wasted on a pansy like you.
건방진 놈이.
You cocky little. They're literally just doing their job and they're getting beaten to death. Seething with anger, the security guard swung his club at Heathcliff, its furious arc sending a harsh whistle through the air. Damn. But when Heathcliff barely managed to swerve out of its way, it fell upon the roulette with full force and smashed the machine to pieces. The wish canister! Oh, fuck. Spouts of what assumed were once wish power until moments ago poured out of the roulette machine's sorry remains. As if in death throes, Saud let out an agonized scream before clasping her hands over her mouth. I couldn't help but turn away from this tragic sight. When I grow up, I want to be a wish sticker that gives people hope. It was as if I could hear the unrealized dreams of those lost wishes scattering into the ether.
야, 잘 들어 너네.
Oi, listen up, you thickos.
우리랑 쌈박질하다가 이거 부숴 먹었다 실토하고 다 같이 묵사발이 될래.
Would you rather Would you rather us keep fighting and have to admit to your boss later you broke this thing?
아니면 그냥 우리 탓으로 편하게 돌리고 2층으로 보내줄래?
Or would you rather let us through now and blame us for the broken container when this all blows over?
이거 자그마치 한 달치 모인.
Holy shit. This was a whole month's worth of luck.
2층으로 간다고 해도 너희 무사하지 못할 거다.
It won't be any safer for you upstairs.
이미 무사하지 못했던 기억이 더 많아서 충분히 고맙다.
Never been too familiar with safety anyway. Appreciate the advice though. Heathcliff came to me with a loose shoulder, likely dislocated when the club grazed him. Oh yeah, Walpurgisnacht or standard fare identities don't usually spoil anything related to the main story, just seasonal or event identities. Okay.
뭘 봐?
What's the look?
조심해야 해.
Do your thing and fix me up. This motherfucker.
결심했답니다. 오늘부터 이자들 앞에선 계획의 기억자도 안 꺼내겠습니다.
I've made up my mind. From now on, I wouldn't even try to discuss plans or anything in the same ballpark with these characters.
깨달음이 늦었군요.
Took you long enough to realize, fucking bitch.
파우스트. 이럴 때는 그냥 가만히 있어줬으면 좋겠어.
Boss, you ever hear the saying, silence is golden? With that, we dragged ourselves up to the next floor. Woohoo! Yeah. I'm hungry. That kind of does suck.
저는 선택받았으니까 그렇겠죠?
You got Fluid Sack with your free Season 1 Eagle ticket, right? I don't know. What is that? Is that in here? Or is that a character? Sinclair's Ego Shards. These are all Ego Shards. Consumables. I feel like that's probably a character. It's a daily reward? Where do I even see my dailies?
하루가 저물어가는 동안
I forgot about this. Oh, okay. Go to window and it should be somewhere around there. Window.
일단
언제나 세상의 정.
그럴듯한 예술을 본 지도 오래되었군. 요샌 어디서 본 것들만 잔뜩 찍어내기만
Where the
하고.
fuck is this? I want to see where my dailies are. Standard distraction. The Limbus pass. I got a new word.
Okay. 이곳 인간들은 따분해.
I have no idea.
진짜 작품들을 본다. 나랑
It is-
어울리고.
Oh.
이곳 인간.
Okay. It is kind of crazy, the UI. Oh, there it is. The sack. I don't think I got it yet. What the hell is this? Regular checkup? These are more extraction tickets. That's the 3rd anniversary. I have no idea. But this is my team so far that I've got it. I pulled. LCB regular checkup is an event. I don't recommend doing it unless you want rewards since it spoils story. I'm just getting the tickets from it. I have no idea what else is happening. Because I've been getting the currency for the event. Alright, let's go back in. Alright.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
Oh, yeah. I have been saving my up ties until I know what characters I want to use.
적출할게요. 다시 복구하긴 힘들걸요?
Okay, let's see. He is not fanatic. Is that new? What the fuck? Mechanical amalgam. Don't have that yet. The one who shall grip Sinclair is relatively useful as a generalist, but is only really drawn back by his negative SP mechanic. Yeah, I saw that, yeah. He has to guard to get his shit back, his sanity back.
적출할게요. 완전히 녹아내렸네.
책을 떼어냈습니다.
다 죽어라. 이걸 엎었습니다. 좋아.
기세가 수그러 잘했군. 한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. Mechanica amalgams. But right now we're fighting Wages, so don't know when we're gonna see that.
불길 속으로.
But yeah, so far I really like the game. It's really cool.
책을 떼어냈습니다.
그 정도 각오로 우리 식구를
Oh yeah, everybody's staggered. What do you do again? It just stuns like crazy. I guess you don't really need to use these against regular enemies.
불길 속으로.
You seem to already have a pretty good grasp of mechanics. Yeah, I learn really fast. Reading is freaking overpowered. Alright, I just murdered this guy. Bye.
총원 돌격.
I've never seen this game before. I only started playing on Saturday. Ishmael's base eagle is good against single target encounters because it deals a lot of bind, which slows down the enemy. Yeah. Oh shit. I'm rolling away from my desk, my fucking chair. 45% of the damage. Holy shit.
그렇겠죠?
Right. I wonder how many more levels we got in the thingy in the chapter.
분위기가 달라졌군요. 2층은 다른 조직이 접수하고 있는 구역인 듯해요.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see that he has a shit ton of bind, but I don't know when I should be really using bind other than like boss fights, I guess. Or like not bind, but like using their egos. The atmosphere here seems rather different. It appears that a different syndicate controls the second floor.
야, 너네.
What the fuck?
그 모양이야.
Hey, Ogan, what's with all the doom and gloom on your faces?
2층의 롤 몰라? 울적한 쌍판으로 돌아다닐 바엔 모자를 써서 가리던가 해라.
Don't you know the floor rules? Sour looks are a no-no, so put a hat over your long face. That Skullbreaker? It really does look like him. What the hell? I mostly recommend using the eagle for clashing. Okay.
왜 내 쪽을 쳐다보면서 얘기하는 거지? 모분 해버린다.
Are you talking to me? Keep staring and I'll sink. That's what you want?
모분이 뭔데?
The heck sink mean?
모가지를 분질러 버린다는 뜻이.
Snap your neck completely. Come on, Roshu, can we please stop immediately resorting to violence?
야, 아니다. 얘 얼굴이 더 문제인데 눈 역할을 하는 건 시침이냐 분침이냐?
Hey, never mind that. This one's mug is even nastier. No? Which hand's supposed to be your eyes? Foss and Honglu have ego with multi-attack weight. Use those in encounters with multiple enemies for master efficiency. Okay. I think I have Foss in the group right now. And Honglu. Oh shoot, ready to throw down?
물론이지.
You bet, Dante. The guy wasn't even being violent, was he? I didn't even see him being violent. I didn't catch that if he was. She's just like, yeah, let's just kill them. All right, let's see. Gain Fanatic. Do that. Don't have any other control. Okay.
기세가 수그러지는군. 반격의 기회다.
Well, they got fucked. All right, I already have Fanatic, so I'll go into this. Gains plus highest resonance. Okay. Fanatic isn't really important if you only have a single port or identity, since he doesn't gain that much Fanatic on attack on his own. Yeah, but I don't know. Might as well maximize as much as I can at the moment. It's fun to see number go up.
완전히 녹았네.
Alright. Lose 10. I just like reading. Well, it's good that I'm reading it now and not like figuring out later when it's important. Damn! What's arrow? She has an arrow? I forgot, but I think it makes his skill 3 more powerful. I recommend using that skill at around -30 standard for damage potential. Okay.
적기를 기다리고 있습니다.
Oh, right. She probably doesn't... She doesn't have her third thingy. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I need to sneeze. Hold on. Okay. Goddamn. Waiting for that one for a while. Use she also Foster defense skill?
적기를 기다리고 있습니다.
Foster defense skill. Where's Foster? I guess I... Oh, there it is. What is the defense skill, actually? I want to read that. Oops, wrong button. Wait.
적기를
Let
기다리고
me
있습니다.
see. This is false, right? Yeah, it is false. And then here, Ego heals 8 for 4 allies with at least... Oh, that's really cool. Unless it doesn't do anything unless it's tier 3. Yeah, I don't have anyone tier 3 yet. Or like, I only have Sinclair tier 3. Alright, let's see what happens.
기세가 수그러지는군. 반격의 기회다.
84. Damn!
그 정도 각오로 우리 식구를 건드렸다.
빗속에 속에 묻힌 양중. 양중.
Alright. Easy clap. Easy clap.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
Probably gonna make a big bowl of mac and cheese at the after stream. I'm back. How's it going? I thought the second floor of the casino was interesting. They're all wearing ponchos. How interesting is that? That was kind of funny. Oh, we're going straight to fighting? Yeah, rest my throat. All right, bitches. Gain Fanatic. Do that. This is the same... Okay, it's not the same shit. Okay. Only one stage left and then final dungeon methinks. Yeah, but the dungeon takes like a million years, right? Don't uptie foregrip Sinclair since it doesn't give you, it gives you pretty much, it doesn't give you pretty much any value for your resources. Yeah. It looks cool though. Alright, since he is not fanatic. Game fanatic. Game fanatic.
적출할게요. 좋아.
This depends on how fast I clear it. Yeah. Alright, obliterate them. I don't remember this one taking as long as the first one. There was so much dialogue in the first one, but it makes sense. I mean, it's a tutorial kind of dungeon, kind of like setting the scene. But I could be baiting you. It wouldn't be the first time.
적출할게요.
기세가 수그러지는 반격의 기회다.
If you thought there was a lot of dialogue in Kanto 1 and the prologue, you were in for a treat. I know. It was because last time I played, we ended up streaming for like 2 extra hours and I needed to piss so fucking bad, but we were stuck in a dungeon. I just wanted to like finish the dungeon and then end stream. So that ended up being really funny. Okay, hold up. We never got any greens. Oh! Let me check my bank. Did my refund go through? Let's see. I don't think I checked today. Nope, it did not go through. No Burger King for me. God damn it. Onward. Baila y rola. Rola? What does rola mean? Rola? Rola.
불로 정화하고
Dance and something.
깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
God, not again!
또 이랬어, 젠장! 이게 몇 번째야?
Damn, I got Panda Express pilled after seeing an ad. You just got a Panda Express ad? That's fucked up. Pequod Harpooneer Yang is a pretty good bleed poise identity. That's what I was told, yeah.
잠깐 타임.
Oi, espérate.
관리 좀 해야겠다.
Time out. We're gonna need to do some customer care, team.
손님, 규칙을 까먹으신 건 아니겠죠?
My customer, I hope you haven't forgotten the rules, have you?
하지만 전 재산이었는데.
But that was, I just blew all my savings.
자꾸 분위기를 흐리시면 손님으로 파냐타 파티를 할 수도 있어요.
Oh, damn. He's pretty good paired with Pequod, Captain Ishmael also. Cool. If you insist on ruining the mood of the table, we might be forced to throw a piñata party out of you. What's a piñata party? Damn, he doesn't know what piñata is? I don't even want to know what a piñata party is. Ew, gross. What the fuck is this game right now? It feels a little weird. This portion. Pressured by gentle intimidation, the weeping guests stood up from their seat. And then, being handed a pair of maracas from the staff, they started dancing, sobbing all the way.
이건 이건 또 뭐야?
What's this now?
우리 파가 접수하고 있는 층엔 반드시 지켜야 할 규칙이 있어요.
There's a rule every visitor to this floor must follow una tradición mariachi, if you will.
도박이란 오로지 즐거움을 위한 행위.
Gambling is...
슬픔도
Oh, he's not done
아픔도
reading.
모두 춤으로 승화시켜야만 해요.
Gambling is entertainment and activity done purely for fun. Thus, the sadness and pain it brings must be sublimated into dance.
춤이라면 내가 한 수 가르쳐 줄 수 있다네.
Allow this night to demonstrate what dancing is about. Alas, they were harsher judges than they seemed.
이제는 안 되겠어.
This one won't do.
몸짓에 진심이 담겨 있지 않군.
There's not 1 ounce of sincerity in her
그게
moves.
무슨 소리인가?
What in the name of chivalry dost thou mean?
춤은 마음을 비추는 창고.
They're teaching her ass how to dance. Dance is a window to the heart. Almost
마음이
into the soul.
맑고 투명하지 못한다면 춤만큼 의미 없어지는 것도 없지.
Without a clear and pure heart, it loses all meaning.
그대들 다소 무례하군.
I find thine assessment rather disgracious.
점점 돌이킬 수 없어지는군. 뭐해, 소드?
This is getting further out of hand. What are you doing, Sod?
심할서를 미리 쓰고 있었답니다.
Oh, just working on our statement of apology to the company, given the way this is going. You can have my big gay dance. That's what it reminded me of. Now we will explore how an identity's level affects combat and skills. Try chaining a skill. Every skill has 2 values, offense and defense level. Oh. I see it there, yeah. Offense level affects the following skills. Attacks and counter skills. Damage dealt increases in proportion to how the attacker's offensive level exceeds the target's defensive level. This increased damage is shown here. Oh, I see. Also, in a clash, every 3 points of offense level advantage over the target's offense level translates to 1 point of clash power and advantage. Bigger number, better. All identities have their defense levels affecting the amount of damage they take. Okay. I think I'll head out now. Before I go, you should really watch as many tutorials and read as much as you can to understand this game's mechanics. True. I will. I got someone on the inside that also plays this game a bunch, and they tell me stuff. I was not expecting more tutorials though after chapter 1. That's kind of crazy. Oops. So technically this will do more damage.
총원 불격!
패를 빼앗았습니다.
Alright, let's see.
불길 속으로.
잘했군! 한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지 지금을 반복한다! 쉴 새는 없다!
Alright, let's see. Oh, this guy's the only one alive, right? No, it's 2 guys. Destroy him!
갚아주마.
Damn.
그 정도 각오로
Beat him up. Kill him. Jump his ass. Oh, there's still more. Okay. So, I think what we should do is probably... Wait, oops. How do I check?
지금은 바빠요.
Skill, defense. Yeah, it heals sanity. You go do that.
적출할게요.
기세가 수그러지는 군. 공격의 기회다. 기세가 수그러지는 군.
다시 복구하기 완전 녹아내는.
그 정도 각오로.
Like, I don't even think anyone's really taking damage. Oh, except for you, I guess. Alright, kill them. Hold up. $67? Okay.
총원 불격.
Target my wings? Okay. Come here.
잘했군. 한 놈도 남지 않을 때까지.
They don't even die just so they can run away.
반복한다. 쉴 새는 없다.
저도 말하면서 어처구니가
You know,
없지만
Panda Express don't sound too bad right now.
신속하게 벗어나기 위해서는
Can't believe I'm saying this, but our best chance of getting past this floor
그들의 마음을 움직일 수 있을 강렬한 춤사위가 필요한가 봐요.
might be a dance so magnificent that it can move their hearts. Amazing. Dance. What is this concept of dance supposed to mean? As you all know, my memories aren't all there. I forgot what dancing is? Oh, okay, of course. That makes more sense. Amnesia came in handy as an excuse to opt out of things like this, like, at this time. Of course, my amnesia wasn't so bad that I even forgot what dance means, but given the situation, I didn't find a compelling argument in favor of honesty. He said, I don't want to do this shit. Say, Honglu, have you taken dance lessons or anything?
병검을 배웠는데 교사는 적은 편이었어요. 3명뿐이었죠. 준비물이 필요한데 가면이랑 부채랑 화장품이랑.
What the fuck? This is the first time I see like a little thingy there. I learned a little beyond Leon. Though I only had 3 instructors teaching me. To perform it, I'll need a few masks, fans, makeups, and it says face changing art. We aren't gonna find them here next. We aren't gonna find him here. Next.
뭐 무도회에서 재수 없이 점잔 떠는 놈들 발음 많이 밟아봤지.
Well, I did step on a good few feet of snobbish toffs at balls.
나의 마음이 무섭다고 그리요.
My inner voice expresses fear.
뭘 쳐다봐요?
Me?
저는 반평생을 배에서 지냈단 말이에요.
I spent half my life on a ship. Don't them sailors like to boogie down? I think I saw that on fucking Family Guy. Dances right. Ceaseless relentless obstruction of my words.
오랜만에 칼춤을 추는 것도 나쁘진 않지. 모조리 터뜨려주겠어.
A sword dance for the first time in a while doesn't sound bad. I'll kill it on the floor.
평생 박자라고는 아침 점호 체조 때 말고는 맞춰본 적 없지만 관리자님이 원하신다면 지금부터라도.
Everybody sucks ass at dancing. Though the only beats I've ever danced to were morning exercise programs during roll call. If the executive manager so demands, I will immediately see to that.
단테, 내가 다른 건 다 자신 있는데 춤은 영 낯간지러워서.
Well, Dante, I'm good at most things, but I'm sure I'm what you'd call a bashful girl when it comes to dancing. 아하하.
팔이 과하게 흥분해서 관객들 머리통을 향해 돌진할 수 있다는 것 빼고 문제 없어.
I don't mind, except my arm might rage out of control from stimulation and charge for the audience's heads. Oh, it kind of looks like my brother.
파우스트는 대체로 춤을 즐기는 편이 아니지만
Faust isn't necessary. Oh, okay.
기꺼이 해보일 수는 있어요.
Faust doesn't necessarily enjoy dancing for leisure, but could gladly perform a routine if it's for a mission's sake.
하지만 저들이 원하는 건 완벽함이 아니에요. 오히려
However-
불안정하고 다듬지 않은 원석 같은.
However, it's not technical perfection they want. They are looking for something unstable and unpolished, such as
싱클레어.
Sinclair. Oh. It's you got pushed into the dance floor. You gotta hit him with the Gary's Mod dance.
어렸을 때 춤 좀 씹어본 적 있지?
You busted a move or two as a kid, didn't you?
씹어요?
Bust?
학교 교양 시간에 마라카스 기초를 배운 적이 있긴 한데.
What the fuck? A maracas course? What is this world right now? Bust? I suppose I took a basic maracas course at school as an elective. Sinclair's in the Rich Boys Club too? How'd you figure that out, Roger?
걸음걸이나 말투만 봐도 다 척하면 척이지.
I can tell from the way he walks and talks.
반대로 못 배워먹은 놈들은 알잖아.
On the other hand, uncultured ones? It shows, you know. Roger quietly giggled while looking at Heathcliff, then snuck up behind Sinclair to wrap her arms around his shoulders.
자, 우리 싱클레어. 지금부터 정말
Oh no, she's whispering in his little ear. Okay, now, my little Sinclair, I have a very, very important task for you.
로저 씨, 어디로 끌고 가시는 거?
He about to hit the fucking worm. Hey, Roger, where are you taking me? Moments later, Sinclair solemnly walked onto the stage. Sinclair, you can do this. What are they making him do?
맞아요. 히스클리프 저 인간한테 당하기만 했던 지난날을 되새기면서.
Think of all the times when Heathcliff walked all over you.
저는...
I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. Sinclair turned to Roger, still looking anxious.
정말 제가 나서도 되는 걸까요?
Can I really do this?
아니지, 싱클레어.
Wrong question, Sinclair.
오로지 너만이 할 수 있는 거야.
This is something only you can do. I'm riding solo. I'm riding solo. Oh. He returned a determined nod.
손목의 스냅.
Oh shit!
절제된 리듬. 완벽하다.
The flick of his wrist, the passionately absorbed expression, restrained rhythm, perfection.
차분해. 하지만 그 차분함이 오히려 마음을 뒤흔든다. 이 소년.
They're gonna go, holy shit! It's calm, yet it's the calmness that stirs my heart. This young man, he's channeling something from within.
승화.
He needs to hit a griton now. This is sublimation.
내면에 억눌린 어둠과 아픔들을 몸짓을 통해서 극복해내려 하고 있는 거야.
He is fighting to overcome his repressed darkness and inner turmoil with the body's motion.
오, 활활 타버린 재에서 남아있는 불씨, 그 불씨로 달구지는 리듬, 그 리듬으로부터 표현되는 몸짓. 이건 마치 하룻밤 타오르고 남은 거대한 캠프파이어. 그곳에서 춤을 추듯 휘날리는 잿가루들의 여명무도회.
The lingering embers of a firestorm heating the rhythm. For gestures to be struck along, this conjures an image, one of a bonfire that has burnt through a whole night, and we're witnessing the cotillion of ash dancing atop its remnant. What?
너 우리 조직에 들어올래? 장착하게 될 새싹이다.
Young man, won't you consider joining us? You have the potential to grow big.
그 아이는 우리 회사 소속이에요. 허가 없이 인재를 빼내오려 하는 행동은 심각한 위법 행위랍니다.
Bust out the modelo. What the fuck? That boy belongs to our company. You should know that unauthorized poaching of valuable talent from their current employment is a serious crime. Is it? In a matter of hours, Sinclair was elevated from just another moron in a band of idiots to the company's valuable asset. He can bust it down.
좋은 연주였다. 너희 나 꼭대기층으로 가고 싶은 거지?
What a fine performance. You wish to get to the top floor, right?
올라가라. 그럴 자격이 충분했다.
You may pass. You have earned the right.
하지만 위층 놈들은 말이 안 통할 거야. 그놈들은 흥이라고는 모르니까.
Be warned, though. The folks upstairs won't be as reasonable. They have no concept of festivity in their heads. Sinclair came back to us with an invigorated look.
제 속에서 솟아나오려던가. 이게 바로 그런 것이었군요.
The things welling up inside me, this is what it was all about.
왜 그렇게 어려울 거라고 생각했던 걸까요? 이제야 마음이 한결 편해지네요.
It makes me wonder why I thought it would be hard. I feel much more comfortable now. He just needed to boogie down. I was curious to know the inner struggle he'd expressed through dance that touched the syndicate to their core. And what kind of hardship a young, seemingly sheltered gentleman like him could have gone through. But those questions could wait. For now, we headed upstairs to the 3rd floor.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠?
Alright, gamers. It is 9:35 for me. So I'm gonna call it quits for today. I am really fucking hungry. I'm like super hungry. But that was fun. We saw Sinclair busted down. That was pretty fucking epic, I will say. That was pretty funny. Next time we play, it's probably gonna be the dungeon, right? But yeah, thank you for everybody who showed up. That was a lot of fun. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go something to eat. If you're not a part of the Discord, make sure to join the Discord. And I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. We'll figure that out tomorrow. Alright guys, I'm gonna head out. Bye.